and let's see how these play out. Ace, go ahead. You go first.
Yes, sir. All right, draw. Starting out, immediately ride, Blessing Owl, Classic Vanguard. I end my turn.
Pretty good, pretty good. I will stand and draw. I will
It's
pitch
quite the eventful turn.
Yeah, I'll discard to ride from my right deck now. I will ride into Red River Dragoon here, and I'll do you one better. I'll actually go to battle. Swing at you for 8.
No guard.
All right. Drive
Okay.
check. It's just a dragon. Okay.
Damage check.
Okay.
Stand trigger.
Not bad.
My move. Let's go.
Yep.
All right, stand. Draw. Not the best opportunity. However, skip ride.
Ow.
Call
Okay.
charge golf.
Sure. Oof.
We'll have Blessing Owl supported by charge golf for 12,000 to the Vanguard.
Oof. Yeah, sure thing. No guard.
Drive check. Let's
Okay.
go!
There you go. You'll have to see it. Damage check. All right. Stand for stand.
This is what content looks like.
Yep. It's perfect. All right. I will stand and draw. This is gonna be awkward because we're probably gonna ride the same exact grade too. I'm gonna ride Thunderstorm Dragoon here, and
Wouldn't it be crazy if I did have a Thunderstorm Dragoon in this deck?
imagine?
Just the awesome one of Narukami card.
Yeah. I mean, technically you could. It's just a vanilla, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that one's a great one. Okay. I will throw out Djinn of Lightning Flare. And I will also call out I won't be too greedy. We'll just leave it at that. I'll go to battle phase. Click end phase so that you don't have
You're
to
right. I
Yeah,
completely
okay.
forgot about that.
You're good, you're good.
I looked at my card and I was like, what? Why am I so buff all of a
Yeah.
sudden?
The big ass bird. Just like this Djinn here. He's gonna get an extra 2k since I have an Narukami Vanguard.
Alright.
That's 10 to your 6.
No guard. Immediate damage check.
Nice.
Okay then.
Alright. 10 to your 6 for my Dragoon.
That one, I'm gonna have Silent Punisher attempt to stop.
Ooh, very nice. That is my favorite critical trigger, I think, of all original Vanguard.
Same here. I
Nice.
gotta say, same here. Excellent taste, my friend.
Perfect, perfect.
Very sad he wasn't in V-Series.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Speaking of original Vanguard, I've asked everyone this so far, so I wanted to ask you before we get any further. How did you first start getting to Vanguard, or I guess also when did you first start getting into Vanguard?
I first started getting into Vanguard around November of 2013, I believe.
Okay.
And it's because I was in Las Vegas at
Mhm.
my uncle's house with my older brother, who was a college student
Mhm.
during peak Vanguard times.
Mhm.
So you can imagine, nerd, he played games like that all his life.
Mhm.
I love you, Matthew, by the way. I want to say, I'm not calling him a nerd in a bad way.
Sure, yeah.
But he played all those games, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Digimon, everything.
Mhm.
So he introduced me to a lot of card games at a young age. And the one he brought with him was Cardfight Vanguard. Now, he had 2 decks. Both of them were actually relatively meta at the time. One of them was the classic Spectral Duke Dragon.
Mhm.
And this was right before BT09, Class of the Knights and Dragons.
Right. Okay. Oof. Interesting.
And then he also had a Phantom Blaster Overlord deck, which is
Oh.
the first deck that I ever ended up playing.
Wow. Okay.
So I've been in it for coming on 12 years now,
Very nice. Very nice. All right.
which
That's
is...
fair.
So I was 6. I was 6
Yeah.
when this started.
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. I remember. Interesting. Okay. That's cool. All right. Yeah. I know a lot of people that started obviously during that time because that's when Vanguard was at its first peak. I will say, right?
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
think it's never breached the mainstream as much as it has since then.
Yeah.
But within the card game realm, I think it's more popular than it was originally.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. With that, I will...
Hit me
I
with the
can't
drive.
Yeah, I can't break through this. I don't have 10k triggers. Check. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I will pass on to you. Go ahead.
All right. Silent Punisher is retired.
Mm-hmm.
Stand and draw.
Mm-hmm.
Ride. Knight of Superior Skills. Bowman.
Yep.
And then immediately we're going into battle phase.
Sure.
Bowman will be attacking Thunderstorm Dragoon for 16,000. Coming at ya.
Interesting. Okay. No guard.
All right. Drive check.
Ooh,
Heal trigger.
Very nice.
Power to Bowman. Do I recover 1 damage?
Sure thing. I'll take 1
You know-
damage. Oof.
What I don't think people realize is early Vanguard, having a grade 1 booster was completely game changing.
Yes.
I think even more than it is now with, higher powered Vanguards, you could get through pretty much anything early game if you had just a single boost.
Yeah, which is interesting because they've kind of brought that back in Divine, since all of the Divine skill decks, they have that one double rare grade 1 that it gets an effect from boosting the Vanguard. So they've kind of brought that back in a way, which is kind of cool.
Oh, I completely agree. I love that it's becoming more rearguard focused again. I think it was way too Vanguard only during V-Series.
Yes, that's fair. Alright, I will stand and draw, and I will ride Thunderbreak Dragon. And I hope you enjoyed boosting, because when this
I
card
will
is
not be doing that anymore.
when this card is placed on Vanguard Circle, I will pay the cost of Counterblast 2. Choose one of your grade 2 or less rear guards and retiring it.
I'm getting Blaster Bladed.
Blaster Bladed, let's go. I'll go to main. This little fella doesn't do enough. We'll be a little conservative here. We'll fill out
Vanillas
this
used to
reserve.
be so funny.
Yeah.
Vanillas used to be so funny.
Yeah, they're pretty good, not gonna lie. Oh, but feel bad. I wish I had another one, to be honest. Let's do yeah, we'll use his skill. Since I'm attacking, I have an Arakami Vanguard. He'll get +2, and we'll swing in for 18.
No guard.
Yep.
Let's see you. Damage check. Heal trigger.
Very good. Very
Power
good.
to the Vanguard. I don't recover, but that is more than enough to stop you without a trigger.
We'll see about that. I don't have Limit Break, so I'll not power up. I'll swing with Thunderbreak Dragon for 10 to your 15.
Let's see. I could be really funny,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm going to choose the other funny option, which is no guard. Hit me with it.
Alright. Let's see if my luck of crit sacking people on this show works out. First check. Second check. You're safe.
Alright. Damage check.
Bastard. No damage.
I-
No damage check. You draw for turn. You're good.
You're correct.
Yeah. there you
Still.
go.
I mean, it worked, I guess.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Hey, I was going to call that anyway, so it's
Yep.
fine. Stand up, Great Silver Wolf, Garmor.
Alright.
My boy, the first ever main Vanguard I ever played, so I'm a little bit more intimately familiar with this deck from here on.
Okay. Wait. Do you wanna not use this skill?
You're correct.
Yeah.
I actually will not for right
Okay.
now.
Sure.
Because I think I have some better options.
Alright.
First of all, call Slagle Double Edge,
Whoa.
and then I'm
Okay.
calling in some backup with my boy, Battlefield Storm Sagramore.
Okay.
Battle phase, immediately we'll have Battlefield Storm charge at you for 13 with a counterblast.
Ooh, okay.
We're going for the Vanguard.
Yeah. I don't like that, to be honest. Believe this fella.
People
has
really
one-
undersell the impact that Sagramore and the other counterblast 3Ks give.
Oh yeah, I mean that plus 7k gives you really good numbers. I will guard with this, the Djinn of Lightning Spark for 15.
Alright. Second attack, Slagle Double Edge, 10k to Djinn of the Lightning Flare.
Oh.
In a rearguard oriented game, you gotta aim for them.
That's pretty good.
Something I
Right.
noticed very few people did in your previous matches.
Yes. I got away with too much.
Inevitably their downfall.
No guard, yeah. Oh man, he studied the matchup. Oh man, I'm in danger.
I try. Content, you know?
Yep, that's fair.
We gotta make this good for content.
Yep.
Attack with Garmor.
Okay.
Limit Break is offline, so 10k. Supported by Charge Gall.
Okay.
Ability of Charge Gall. We are going to Soul Blast 1.
Okay.
Garmor gets another 5k.
Yeah, that's a big center line. I'm gonna have to no guard that.
Sounds good to me. First check. Heal.
Oh, it's a blast.
Okay.
So good.
You know what? Actually, giving it to Sagramore.
Sure thing.
Recover 1 damage.
Yep.
Second check. Nothing.
Okay. Damage check. Plasma Pit Dragon.
Alright. And with that, my turn concludes.
Alright. Pretty good turn, not gonna lie. Stand and draw here. Let's see what I can do.
A big part of why I'm so confident here is because Charge Gall effectively replaces Garmor's Limit Break early game.
Yep. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to the Tuesday stream. I will unfortunately have to run out in like 2 seconds to get food, and I will be eating that throughout the start of the stream. But that's your, I guess, reminder to get yourself some dinner, breakfast, lunch, second breakfast, a snack, what have you. And I hope you guys are having a good day. So as is no shock, right? We'll be talking about Youthberk today, and it's basically just Youthberk, right? Because that's all we got from this morning's reveals. Except we have a lot more that I've added on. So let me be annoying and change the YouTube and Twitch titles. I need to set up a... I don't know if it makes a difference. So I want to set it up on the Steam Deck, but it's like gonna be the same thing. Like I still have to type some shit out, right, and go on both places, so it doesn't make a... Hey Azim, how's it going? Save that. And click here, save that. I will. I miss her too, because she's not here right now. She is at dinner with coworkers celebrating a project that they finally got finished, which is why she has been MIA essentially. She's just been working on that. So, yeah, congrats to her. Sorry, doing some water here, but yeah, let's go indeed. Bird is indeed incoming. I have a lot to talk about the bird as well. After watching the episode, I can see the similarity between Curly and Edgeboy Raika. That is aggro. If you've ever wanted to insult me, that is a surefire way to do that. To say that I am similar to Raika. That is that is the... what's the opposite of a compliment? That is an insult of the highest degree. The fucking bird that I hate, unbelievable. You would, as a fish friend, hate the bird, huh? How stereotypical. I know you're joking, it's fine. Maybe it's a water bird. It is indeed not a water bird. It is indeed flying. What even is a water bird? What does that even mean? Send you a clip in DMs, oh boy. Okay, my food is here. I'll be right back. It's a Blackwing single, yeah, essentially. Talk about this as soon as I get back. Okay, I'm back. You guys didn't talk too much shit. Hey Ed. The Bright Side Record will teach us a lesson. Study matches. Yeah, I'm glad they when they sometimes go over that stuff, because I'm gonna be honest, this is gonna be a hot take. One of my biggest complaints about the Vanguard anime, what's playing? Yeah, that's fine. Is that I feel like narratively, the game does not allow for a lot of I don't know, interesting situations, or like the game is very rigid, if that makes sense. There's not a lot of fluidity as something like a Yu-Gi-Oh, where like I can literally set a trap card that says, oh, if you fucking attacked my monster and I lost exactly 300 life points and it went to drop and then got removed from play, I can activate this card. So it doesn't really have that sort of fluidity, right, that Yu-Gi-Oh has. So it's always very kind of rigid when it comes to its story structure and like the anime and whatnot. So they have to kind of lean a lot more towards into the specifics of like the actual game. So when they add that, it adds a nice layer to it. But otherwise, it's always like, I say this all the time, it's like, oh, are they gonna check a trigger? Check, nothing. Check, a trigger, oh fuck! And that's like every single drama, or every single turning point, or whatever of every single fight for the most part, aside from like the good ones that add a little bit more to it. So when they brought that up, it was nice, which makes a lot of sense, right? Or a Brazilian samba dancer? That's a buddy fight thing, isn't it? It's gonna be a buddy fight thing, isn't it? I already smell it. Alright, I have myself, sorry, I had a very weird day. And to combat that, nothing happened, literally. It's just one of those days where you feel off. I got myself what I want to say is comfort food, but also mainly really filling food I will be eating. And it's gonna be a little messy. Just so we know, but it also I can at least eat it with a fork, which is nice, right? Come on. It's me. Quabble? Is that the name? The name of the bird? I keep wanting to say Sword and Shield. I have not gotten used to saying Scarlet and Violet. I'm assuming so, because it was Quaxley, I think it was, right? It becomes Quabble. That is the line. Those starter lines, I just do know none of the names of. For whatever reason, I just don't know them. I cannot pick them up. I forget. People say like Masquerade. I'm just like, right, yeah, Green Cat. I don't even remember what the first stage is called, to be honest. I always forget. Doesn't help that everyone called it Weed Cat for like the longest. I got myself some halal food. I got mixed rice, lamb and chicken over rice. I'm pouring the white sauce all over it right now. I love me some white sauce so much. And then I got some hot sauce. I love me some hot sauce as well. And I am splattering all over my mat. Let me get something to wipe that down. I swear we'll talk about Youthberk. Hot sauce all over Gary's face. I don't think he likes that. He doesn't seem like the type of person that likes hot sauce, to be honest. Very, very. I'm very glad I got a second mat of these, because I know I knew I was gonna this is gonna be sold out one of these days, and I'm gonna fucking make this one look like shit for having it here. I got myself a backup mat. What's up? I'm back, unfortunately. Yes, sorry. Pretend I'm not here. It's fine. I'm used to it. There's an entire depressing reason why the Brazilian duck is Spain Portugal. Oh. Okay, got my food in hand. You knew this. Just hate how people's first reaction when Vanguard suck is let's run Caterpillar. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna tweet about it, but I didn't want to have to deal with people. But I hate how card fighters, the community supposedly hates Caterpillar, but the second a Keter deck is introduced, their first thought is, okay, can I make Caterpillar work? Just so that they can complain about it. What? Wasn't planning a dictatorship? Oh, okay. But yes, good old colonialism. That's why I felt kind of weird about the bird. Someone said he looked like a conquistador at first. I was just like, oh, my roots are saying I can't vibe with that right now. But I ended up picking the bird and then just ended up using a bunch of other stuff. But alright. We'll talk about some Korean Vanguard news among some other things. And then we'll talk about the huge reveal, which I feel was way more interesting to me at least. In the Youthberk stuff is the set 6. I see 6 twice here. Set 9 reveals where we're finally getting Platina Ezel. Not Scissors and Chaos Breaker as I expected, though that might still happen. But we're getting Platina Ezel and some other stuff that we'll go over. But of course, before that, we have our cards of the day. Brought to you by this place that I ordered from that gave me Sprite instead of Diet Coke. Well, I love Sprite. It has like 7 million grams of sugar. I wanted a Diet Coke so I can have the fake sugar inside me instead. That is supposedly 1% healthier. I guess I might as well. Sadly, the expensive cards make the deck better. That's why they're good. Some people say that the bird deck is a mill deck. I haven't caught up with the manga yet. It's like, yeah, it's like a self-mill deck. Like, I just saw one screenshot that I didn't get to grab for the slides, but it's like the guy used it and he's like, okay, I have 15 cards in drop, I can stand on my units or something like that. So yeah, it's mill in that sense, but not like mill your opponent. I'm gonna be his first time you're not interested in said just cause a bird. Good god. I know how I feel about all this bird racism all of a sudden, but okay. But speaking of bird racism, we have this normal order for Keter, which kind of breaks the streak of strong rares normal orders in this set, set 8. Maybe you guys feel differently, but this is Resting Perch. You CB1 to play this. It's a grade 2 order. Then you choose up to 3 normal units, except PGs, from your drop. Put them on the bottom of your deck in your order, and if you chose 3, you draw a card. Like, that's fine, I guess, for literally one deck. Maybe. Maybe Thegria. And but more specifically a Leola and Morita, and that's kind of about it, right? I can't think of any other decks that actually use this or could use this right now. And like use it effectively, right? Because just putting stuff back, that's whatever. Leola and Morita is the only deck that matters, and I say Thegria because she's a glitter deck. You can technically discard your skip rider, put it back into deck, or the thing your cross ride, play your skip rider, skip into it kind of deal, but that seems overly complicated. And we also already have, every single nation has a card, including Keter, this set that does this thing for 1 card anyways. So yeah, kind of weird. But nice to have, you know, I guess. Keter could use some more normal orders, I guess.
This is a sleeper draft pick and limited, not that anyone plays it. I mean, it depends how your draft works. I see birds, I'm triggered. Oh, unfortunate. Such is the life of a fish. I understand. The birds look nice, and it'll probably look really pretty in FR, but yeah, I'm not seeing the vision right now. I might see a vision with this girl. So this is Happy Invitation Email, who is a common for lyrical grade 2 that literally just says from your drop, if you put something into your order zone other than during the battle phase, you EB4 call this out. So it's literally Combine Rusher. The only thing is that Combine Rusher I think is specifically set orders, right? But this is like any order, so if there is a deck that puts your cards into the order zone for some reason, like a monster version for lyrical, this would activate for it, right? You could only call one copy of this, but it's a common Combine Rusher. Like, that's pretty good. EB4. I don't know. Not every deck needs to use energy. This is nice to have. I feel like this is really nice to have. I'm gonna take this off almost while I'm listening to music. While I'm eating. I can't listen to music is what I'm trying to say. So, how your email finds me. Yeah, exactly. But I like it. I think a common Combine Rusher sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. I don't know what this would see play in, but I like having commons that can be playable. Favor for Eshima. Yeah, well, whatever. Shut up. EB4 is still a lot. But EB4 to get something from drop is not half bad. Apparently, EB4 to get something from deck isn't half bad either, but I refuse to admit that I was wrong to X specifically. Any other situation, I will admit that I'm wrong. But to X, I would rather die than admit I was wrong about something, so I will stay firm in my belief. Yeah, this is decent. This is kind of whatever. This is that common cycler where it's, you know, play from hand, CB1, choose a trigger that's not the over trigger for whatever reason. Go guard with it. I don't know what you can really use this in lyrical specifically, but you know, it's nice to have, I guess. Maybe in premium you can do something crazy, but I don't know. EB4 is better at least get 10k on the call. Well, it's a common. And you could technically use this on turn 2, so getting 10k would be kind of broken, but it's common generic. If you got even 5k, right? If you got even 5k, it would have to be like a double rare. College RPG? Yeah, I'm hoping these actually see play in premium, because it'd be nice to see more cards that actually see play from standard in premium other than just like the over trigger. Essentially, right? Sometimes they'll play like an effect trigger or something like that, and that's it. Then we have the other version, the other type of common we're getting in this set, which is the put something on the bottom of your deck, right? And I guess 2k, but only on grade 3. This one's kind of not as useful, I think. Maybe not, I don't know, because usually you would use this in like the glitter decks. Eva already has an order that literally does this, so it's kind of whatever. But maybe this will see some play, I don't know. But it's nice to have something to put something back, right? You think Bab should be on the hit list? We'll actually talk about that in a second. This will be $10 commons when entire premium base ignores them for 6 months, and then someone tops a BCS with the set long print. I don't think there's ever been a $10 common. I think the closest we got was what's his name? Because most of the good cards have been rares, at least. Was Mid-Hat. I think Mid-Hat was the only good common that like went up after a while back. I guess Ghost Chase also went up to like $2. Was it Night Rose? There was so much of that floating around that didn't make a difference, I think. I think that's about it. Sorry, I keep smacking my lips a lot when I'm eating. Then the last thing we have here is Scrub for Me, which is just a common for rank 8, where if you put a set order that is in your order zone into sold or drop, you can retire her draw 1. So she's kind of like that rare that we got that was played in Wellstar, the little robot, the Eins something. And I actually really like this card. I feel like this might actually see some play, maybe. Yeah, it also has really cute art. But we'll see. Painkiller, kind of like a painkiller, yeah. Just free draw. If you use both of the card I mentioned and this, right, you can draw 2 in a single turn, which is kind of nice. The other guy goes to Soul, I think. So, right, like cleaning clue deck. I mean, they just need a Vanguard essentially because you have the maids from set 10, I think it was. Right, so, all right. That does it for the cards of the day. Then I have a couple of things before we go into Youthberk. So, as a quick reminder, I guess Skyridge Volume 3 comes out, and that's what comes out with the Overlord promo, which is at the end of the month. Expect Overlord to maybe show up in your topping list from Japan, maybe or maybe not. This is the same day as the new decks for Shiki and Zero, right? Or I guess the reverse. Zero on this side, Shiki on that side, right? So just a reminder for that. We still don't know if we're getting these in English, so that's nice. Hey Saxy, how you doing, buddy? Hope your birthday yesterday was nice and awesome, and you may or may not have gotten drunk and are not that hangover right now. Sorry, I'm eating, which is why I'm covering my mouth. Card that I'll see in Festival 2026. Looks so much cooler in that card art. Yeah, the station looks cool in like every single card art except his like actual, like every single form except the actual card art. He looks super cool except the actual card art that you have to actually look at. No, not much drinking. Fair, that's fine. Drinking's bad for you anyways. But all right, let's talk about this. It's been the whole subject of conversation on Twitter and everywhere else this past weekend. We had the first WGP in Japan, the first official Bushiroad tournament for set 7 after the finals, whatever you want to call it, the new season, the 2025 season. And a couple of things to note is that they no longer have diversity cut for these tournaments, and these are singles tournaments, right? No more teams. And out of the 1,000 or 900 players, this was the pie chart for it, right? Of what players bought. Yeah, so the most popular deck was Buff Saga, but only 20%, not 60 or something percent insane, right? Not everyone brought Buff Saga. And then everything else is kind of what you'd expect. Oops. Kind of. Oh, it's on white. That's why. Kind of what you'd expect, right? With the usual folks from set 5 still hanging in there, and Altisaria sneaking in there, and then everyone else, somewhere over here, right? So nothing too insane. We're gonna skip Buff Saga this time, man. At tier 0 part. Don't worry. It may or may not end up how you think. We'll see. Is the first cup has exposed the reality of that meta? Possibly. Because what everyone's been talking about is the results. We won't go through all the decks. We won't go through any of the decks like we usually do. Because they are all either A, the same as they were before, or B, shit we don't have. Like Love and Berry. right? But the thing you'll start to notice, right? We're gonna go from 32 up. This is what ended up topping after Swiss, right? Is that you're gonna start seeing a lot of a certain deck show up in all of these, right? Quite a lot of it in this here, even though there was only 20% players. A huge amount. I wish I knew how to do the conversion math, but a lot of these players actually converted into top 32, which is kind of nuts. So much so that we had Bafsagar win the whole thing, right? Bafsagar was first, second, and third. Fourth place ended up being Levy Dress. Indeed, a lot of blue flames. Here's the first place list. This is basically a typical Bafsagar list, essentially. It's either this or some players are playing Shinri, but I feel like that's has been dropped. That have not been seen Shinri. Just sold off Levy Dress. Good God. So a couple of things to note. This card is $60 right now. This I think is like $10. You need 4 of those. So that's already like what? $40, $100. Quick maths. At 120, 200, 280 or something like that. This I don't know how much it's going for. This is probably going for like 13. This is I think going for like 8. So it's a very pricey deck. This I wouldn't be surprised if it spikes, because this has gone under the radar. Even though this card is insanely broken, get this ASAP, because this is gonna be like $80 very soon. No exaggeration, this card is gonna be new for bid all $80, and it's not gonna see a reprint for like another 2 years. So it's had an impact on the market, where all these cards have been bought out in anticipation of this deck. First because of the hype, because of Bafsagar. Now it's because it's an actually good deck, right? You got my 4. I have so many. Whenever I see it listed on TCG Player for like less than $10 or $12, I was like, yep. Right. But there's just been a lot of conversation lately because this card apparently, I don't know why we're fixating so much on it, but apparently it's 2021, 2022 again, where we're talking about the overtrigger now. Specifically because this deck thins a lot, which allows the overtrigger to come up a lot, which is pretty strong for this deck because it allows you to bang out to restand, do its all crazy shenanigans, which is pretty good. So we have a ban list that is going to be announced next week, because there's going to be a presentation 3/27, and a lot of people think they should or they will hit Bafsagar, right? Some people have started discussions that they should hit the overtrigger either in Bafsagar or just overall as well. I got one of that OT when it was like $5 for your overcharge deck. Oh yeah, Drag Beta. Yeah, I actually bought. Yeah, actually for the same thing, for the same deck. I put one in my last copy of Drag Beta, and I was like, oh, I should probably get some more of these. And it was expensive at the time for some reason. Probably because of it shouldn't be Vargo for some reason, but this was like a while back. And then I checked back again, it was like $6, and I ordered like 2 copies. I can't even imagine how much that card is now. Excuse me. This card's always been expensive. I remember I couldn't play it in like Samayura and a bunch of other decks because it was just $50 way back when. But realistically, the ban list was already set in stone before this ballot incident. Right. They won't touch this deck. She just came out. People need to chill out and think. Correct. Hell is frozen over. I 100% agree with Sim. No ifs and buts about it. That is my take on this. This deck is not going to get hit. It literally just came out, and this is the first event that has happened where this deck was actually played by Bushiroad, right, an official tournament. They're not going to hit it. They're not going to hit it. The most that they're going to do is be backwards and like with their input lag and hit Raziel and Leverage Dress, right? They're more likely to hit that deck, those two decks, than they are to hit this deck. But I feel like they're just gonna not do anything. Especially considering in the finals it was again Buff Sagra, but that was just very recently. To be fair, updating Valve is like opening a floodgate for updates to complete. For updates for it to compete in the Divine Z meta? What do you mean? We should kind of expect Valve to have the rated more frequently since her standard is strictly once per turn. They learn. Yeah. I really think this is just recency bias, and it's the same thing that happened with Leverage Dress in English. When Leverage Dress came out, it was a good deck. Wasn't that crazy. Comes out in English, one event. People saw a pie chart with a bunch of Leverage Dress, and there was like 4 Leverage Dress at the top. People lost their shit. This deck sucks. Fucking kill it. Get rid of it. Blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, you wait like a couple of months, no one gives a shit. Nothing's changed, but no one gives a shit because it's not really that big of a deal. And then now, when the balance is coming up, no one's talking about Leverage just getting hit at all, right? And now we're suddenly talking about Bob Sagra. So I think we need to give it some time. I understand it could be alarming at first, but I think we can give it some time and see how it actually plays out, especially with sets 8 coming out very soon, right? Enjoy playing solitaire again. Yeah. Ironic. The bat player thinks he might be avoiding the ban hammer, but okay. I don't think they'll hit her in the ban list because she's fairly new. They'll probably wait until set 8 comes out and see if it'll shift the meta. Yeah, I also don't think they see it as a problem. This is probably as expected. They're not as like in tune. I feel like we're giving Bushiroad too much credit, in my opinion. I feel like they're just like, yeah, whatever, just fucking deal with it. Like, I don't think they see an issue for them to be like so up in arms and be like, oh shit, we gotta pay attention and like hit stuff. I don't think they're really that into it right now. I think I had much upgrades prior to this. I mean, it's gotten a card like every single set. It just hasn't been a huge upgrade like this, and it hasn't actually pushed the deck anywhere because they were just kind of whatever cards for the most part. But this is like giving her what exactly she needs. You've heard B tiers are dominant over Beb Saga. And it's gonna be, we're gonna see the same exact cycle. Youthberk is probably gonna top a lot, and people are like, oh, you gotta hit Youthberk now. And then suddenly Bladmeyer is gonna become really good after the next tournament. No. Bladmeyer's fucking broken. Fuck that deck. And then set 9 comes out, and it's like, oh my god, Ezel can fucking call mid battle. Fuck that. No. So it's always these over the top, dramatic reactions to stuff, but we'll wait and see what happens. Just bricks. I mean, they did give it a card to not do that. Imagine set 8 Bloodminer power creep Buff Saga. That's what I feel like. Honestly, not in like a power creep type of way, but I do feel like come set 8, Buff Saga is going to end up being like Orpheus Mask, like Bastion of Cord, right? She just falls off the face of the earth. Maybe not that much, but I feel like she's going to drop drastically in uses. Not even by sheer power creep. It's going to be mainly just everyone playing the newer stuff, and then they're going to realize how to play against the deck. Right? So, when the deck not enough results, sure. Regardless of the meta, I will simply soul blast 5 cards from different grades through my problems. We'll see about that. We'll see how you feel about that when you actually face her, but yeah. And then you feel bad for bullying people. Fair enough. How many times has English freaked out for the results were different? When the freaked out, then the results are different from Japan because we don't last 5 seconds with the same thing. Yeah, I don't. Every single time. Happened when I'm the Grujo. People freaked out when it came out. Happened with Bashing Accord. Remember that deck was crazy? Right? Happened when Youthberk. Full Blast when he came out. Become meta would be the funniest shit. Yeah, it actually kind of would. Push him to rip off in the beginning of the game. Yep. And I'm interested to see what it does, but I do feel these latest upgrades I've been a lot more. I've been talking about it a lot. Well, like upgrading new forms of decks have been like 1.5 versions. I feel like the Youthberk and Buff Saga have been like actual 2.0 versions of decks. I feel like Vladimir is going to be a step back and he's going to be an actual 1.5 where he's just basically what he does but slightly better. We'll do the Daikaiser thing of breaking PGs. If only Daikaiser wasn't actually coming, maybe. CB4, 5k to 3 rear guards, hopefully not. But yeah, so that's the whole Buff Saga debacle. Just so you guys are aware. There's also, like I said, a lot of talks about banning the OT. Right? I don't know if I want to get into that specifically. There's a lot I can say about that. But I will say don't get your hopes up. I'm 99% sure it's not going to happen. Or if you want to even do, who even knows, right? Maybe they'll just power creep Invoke Alchemist and he just stands a unit himself or something. So now he gets 5 attacks. Maybe that's it. It might just be just that. That's it. It's CB1, stand a rear guard or something, or EB3 or I don't know, Soul Blast or I don't know. Something like that, right? Real quick before we get into Youthberk, one last thing. This isn't much, but it was revealed recently that the Digimon game, Digimon the card game, is releasing some sort of mobile something. Possibly a mobile version of their game or something. Who knows? They've done mobile games in the past and it hasn't gone well for them. But they'll have more details for this soon. Assuming it's going to be the card game, but we won't know until tomorrow, actually, or tonight. However it is that this works for Japan, I forget. Tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, it's either tomorrow or tonight. But need for overly specific regards that comes without was it trying to fill new support. Thanks, son. I only use balance to make folks warm up to discussions. Yeah. Ironically. Usually I think that make you guys go crazy. Yeah, it should be in like 4 hours. So I'm thinking it's like technically like today or something. So because the way it works, but we'll see what this is. I for one am kind of excited. I've been saying I want to get back into Digimon since I did the simultaneous releases with Japan. And when it comes to what I talked about last time too, wrong date. Yeah, so I think it's the opposite. I think they're ahead of us. So this is actually like Friday at like 12 in the morning or something like that. I don't know. But oh, I guess it is PST. Yeah. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I thought this was like JSC. Where's my fucking there we go. I thought this was JSC. That's why he kept saying that. But never mind. It clearly says ESC on this one here. So yeah, it's tomorrow at 10. But we talked last time about how Shadowverse is getting a mobile game and doing all their kinds of things. We talked about how One Piece is doing simultaneous releases, right? They're working on doing that routine Japan and the rest of the world, which is huge because it's one of the biggest games right now, right? Shut the hell up, click. What is Bushiroad doing? Well, Bandai and everyone else is doing, their own thing. Bushiroad Korea decided to be base as usual and said for set 6, you get a bunch of box toppers. Doesn't matter what they are. All that matters is that one of them is fucking Filio. So that's kind of crazy. That for English and for Japan, they have to buy some manga. Like, the manga's great, but you have to buy a manga to get this card. No other way to get it. And then, and then Korea is just like, yeah, you just get it in the box hopper as usual. That's why they didn't just put it in the set like they do too sometimes. But yeah. One Piece is also getting set rotation, yeah. Which, I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's interesting, but I don't know enough about One Piece to comment on that. But yeah, I was trying to find an image for that, but I couldn't find it. But I did see that, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Click is gone. If it weren't for the toxic work culture, I don't know if there's really anywhere with a good work culture, except maybe Sweden, I think is about the only place. Other than that, Bushi Japan is at least, doing deck stuff, right? They finally got the memo that people like decks. Granted, their competitors have been making deck products for the longest time, and they've just now decided, oh yeah, we should do more deck products. So they've amped up that this year. And that's it. Instead, they decided to release a new TCG. So they recently revealed that in English, we're getting HoloLive, which just came out last year in Japan. And we have the release date of July 11 for HoloLive, with like a bunch of products. I have no idea what any of this stuff is. I'm assuming it's like a deck product and some boosters. And there's also the Godzilla TCG that's coming out around this time. So it doesn't really leave a lot for Vanguard. It's a little concerning. We did get set 9 reveals, right? Which is nice, but that's not really enough, right? They have to do more than just print cards, right? Yeah, Godzilla's getting a TCG. You can actually see it right here. We'll probably find out more information at this event. Because Bushiroad is having a strategy presentation next week. Which will talk about all their games, including the brand new Godzilla that hasn't even released in Japan yet. So I'm hoping here, I know it's not going to happen, but I'm hoping here they announce something. I'm not saying something specifically big, something that I like, but something that says like, okay, we see the game is changing. Not like that, the actual games, but like the games the other companies are playing, right? We see the game's changing. We're adapting. We see moves being made. We're making our own moves. That's all I want from this presentation. And I know 100% I will not get that. It'll just be, here's the next cards that are coming out. Look really pretty. Here's a ban list. Okay, bye. And that's it. Touching my squirrel? I don't know. My assumption is that they're just gonna be like, oh, Lever just got 4th? Alright, let's go ahead, let's hit it. But I sincerely expect no changes. No, they won't do that. This is only for Japanese. So there'll be nothing for English specifically announced here. We can just assume some of the stuff might come into English. But they won't announce any English specific stuff here. Unless they suddenly make their own announcement about simultaneous releases, they won't announce anything about English. Hey, Digimon or something? Batman looking real good, honestly, yeah. You might have to jump on that. I stall enough. Finish my food. Now we can talk about Youthberk. Complain about Bushiroad. Burned all my bridges. Now we can talk about Youthberk, right? Feels like they're always behind when it comes to banning cards. They always are, yes. That's partly because the meta shifts so quickly and they release products so quickly. And also it feels that way for us in English because we look at the Japanese side. And instead of them seeing what happened on the Japanese side and the English side acting retroactively, right? Which they did like maybe once and that was it. Instead of acting on time, they leave it exactly the same. They do the same exact hits in the same amount of time that it took Japan to make that evaluation. Which is really corny. Hey Blaze. Blaze bro, am I going to BCS Pasadena? Yes, I will be there, yes. I've already got Gundam if Vanguard continues to lose the plot. I mean, I don't know if I'd stake my I don't know if I'd stake on Gundam. That's another one that I forgot to mention, right? Bandai's getting Gundam too, but this is the second time they've tried to do Gundam, and Gundam TCGs have happened like 100 different times and they keep failing, but not saying it's gonna fail, but I'm personally gonna, as you know, as a somewhat casual Gundam fan, I'm probably not gonna invest in that from the get-go. In 2030, sure thing, click. I think the window that we get restrictions compared to Japan is insanely long, like to the point where some of the hits don't really matter by that time. Exactly. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And it's very clear that it's just copy and paste, even the time period between it. Like, I don't understand why they feel like there's a ban in Japan because a deck is too strong. Then they know that same thing is going to happen in English, and instead of like acting on it, they just wait until that same exact thing happens in English, and then they do something about it. Eventually. So, yeah, I've not seen much enthusiasm for Gundam. I've seen a lot of enthusiasm for Gundam, actually. And I've even seen, like, shops around me doing play demos and whatnot. Not that I've gone to them. Yeah. If we fight during our BCS, should you give me the right card treatment? Sure thing. Sure thing, buddy. Yeah, I don't have faith in the Gundam, sadly. I won't buy it, yeah. They're going to pair with the new minigame. It'll do well. At least the first two starter decks. Yeah, I'm sure it'll do great initially. And Bandai, I feel like, has a better handle on how to manage the TCGs. Granted, they did literally just shut down Battle Spirits for the second time in English. And then they're like doing a reboot or something like that for the Japanese version. So, has this not been playing the whole time? Sorry, I took off my headset. I don't know if you've just been listening to me munching. Hopefully music was playing this whole time. If not, I'm very sorry. Sounds like I had a very serious conversation for no reason. Sorry, give me a second. I have to go kill someone on Twitch. I should probably stop saying that before that gets taken out of context one of these days. Shut up. Okay, pop up. Mute. Mute, damn you. Okay, you're just gonna not mute. Okay, there we go. Good God. Like mine, I'm sorry. I guess it wasn't playing this whole time. God damn it. I must have accidentally paused it, or sometimes Twitch, not Twitch, YouTube does that, where it, I'll start a video over and it just won't play it, which is really annoying. At least I'll have the choice of my locals. Yeah, it also varies between locals. Because there's some locals where Bandai is doing horrible. Some of them where it's doing great. So, who knows. I really don't like the kind of hype that the ban list, just to be the same 2 changes as Japan as always. Yeah, I agree. I feel like people are expecting too much, to be honest. I'm expecting nothing. I'm expecting nothing, or just literally Raziel, Saragon, choice restriction. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Not that it's deserved or needed, but that's the only thing I think that they will do. Because they think that that is still a problem from 2 months ago, and they're going to act on it to seem like they're acting on something, is my assumption. What's going on with Dragon Ball? Don't they have like 3 reboots or something? I think this is the second. I don't know if it's the third. I think we're the only. We hold the fucking medal for 3 fucking reboots. I don't know. Maybe Dragon Ball has 3. I don't know, but I think Fusion World is kind of like a mess. Because I think like the first set was like super strong. Vaguely remembering what happened. Like I think they're just having like balancing issues right now. I don't remember. Hiring themselves for a balance. At least for Yu-Gi-Oh, they get actual changes, right? The thing for them is just they don't know when the balance happens. We know, and we get it more regularly. It's just nothing happens. So there's just no middle ground. But all right, let's talk about Youthberk. First things first, we have Unsullied Eyes Youth. He got a new starter for whatever reason. Barrel did it, but I guess Barrel didn't. Magnolia didn't, but I guess Youthberk and Balsagra deserve one. Sure, fine. This is Unsullied Eyes Youth. It's just a starter right over a draw 1. Humans where the game died and then they try to relaunch it. Reboots are not like Vanguard reboots. Their game died, so it's like the just talked about a Battle Spirits one is what you're saying. The next protagonist after Akina, which nation would you want them to be? I wanted Akina to be cool and like play Stoichea or something like that for once. If not, I guess Dark States. Unsullied Eye, you can only see one eye. Yeah, I don't know if they're hiding. I'm assuming they're hiding the fact that like afterwards he gets like shot in the eye or whatever. What does he have, a skirt? I think that's a I forgot what they call it. I know it's in like Soul Calibur, but it's like it's a thing. It just it protects your nuts. It's like armor, but it's like it's normal, man. That's all I can say. It's not like a skirt. It's like armor. It's not a kilt per se, but maybe it's called a kilt. I don't know. Can we please have one good Stoichea rep? I mean, you have Kyun. He's great. What do you mean? There's Megumi. We need Banley to. We need Baldy to come back. No, I don't need Dorga to ever come back. He can retire and be a monk, an actual monk for the rest of his life. Thank you very much. Maybe he wants to feel pretty. Yeah, maybe it is a skirt. Maybe I'm just trying to say that he can't wear a skirt. He can wear a skirt if he wants to. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure it's not a skirt because I think it's. I don't remember what it's called. I just know I get it in Soul Calibur all the time with customizations. And it comes with like the armor just like that. But yeah, isn't Urara a good one? I personally don't like Urara, but yeah. He's got the motive to jobber. Well, maybe he should stop being a nerd and studying physics and shit and play more Vanguard. Maybe he should do some playtesting. I don't know. All right, so we have the grade 1 here, Swire of Spear Streaks Youth. So when this is drawn upon by the grade 2, Sorrowful Ardent Light Youth, look at the top 5, choose up to 1 card from among it, reveal it. And if it's a Youthberk, you can put it into your hand. If it's grade 2 or less, you can call it. So, really good. You no longer need to play the Alden line, because it literally does that. You don't have to reveal anything. The old one, I think, was look at top 3, call something, or add a youth. So this is literally a step up. Same exact cost, too, because that one was Soul Blast 1. So, yeah. We lost to Megumi. Gil never went after Imperial. Wait till Device uses Super Megumi. I know. Trust me, I was there. Dorlean and Malura has characters in it. Yeah. Gil wants to do the plot of the GX except without the psychotic girlfriend. Maybe that's what he needs. Maybe that's what he'll be able to actually win, but oh well. Even though we got it's funny that everyone was mentioning that. I forgot to roast you guys about that. Because you guys kept trying to convince me that towards the end of season 2 of the Vines we were gonna end up in Cray somehow, but that definitely didn't happen. And I kept drawing parallels to like GX, especially with now we have what's his name, Michido being able to like, I see the cards, I see the spirits of the cards or whatever. So very interesting. Why do I get the feeling that the final boss of Divines will be connected to Blackout, just so that we can have a reason for the Divines cast to work with Blackout? I mean, they're already involved. I don't think they have to tie it that way, but I don't know if it'll be like the final boss per se, but we'll see what happens. He needs a Psycho X? Yes, he needs Yubel in his life. This Lux 3, they go to Cray. I don't know. They haven't done anything. I will say this. They have not done anything, which is maybe a bit of a letdown. Because both season 1 and 2, they had a good thing going in terms of like the mystery and trying to figure stuff out as it goes, and they did a good job of not like revealing everything right away, right? They gave you little seeds over time, right? So that was nice. They don't have any of that this season. The closest we have is like the thing, I guess, with Kage and like what we assume is like his master and or the first leader of Blackout, and that's kind of it. But that's not really like a mystery that really needs to be like, that's the kind of thing where like we'll find out in episode, it's like, oh, okay, whatever, you know what I mean? But I don't expect anything to, you know, happen at the end of this season. Maybe next season, but we'll see. All right, next up we have said Starfall Ardent Light Youth, who just says, when this is rolled upon by a unit with the Revolve Just ability, you EB3, choose a grade 2 or greater from your drop, put it into your hand. So that's really good. That's really good. It should just be Counterblast 1. Now it's just EB3, which is pretty good. Ironically, I don't think this deck is going to be able to play the energy cyclers, which is good, but we'll see. Cray will be plot relevant when they decide Etika can stop jobbing and give her a Gabe Lewis on month of fusion upgrade. That'd be nice. I really wish they had done that. They had made like Yubel Judai have had both Liels have some sort of connection, or had Erica have a connection with Gab Lewis, and then have now have a connection with Sibilith, right? Since he literally possessed her, right? And I think that would have made more sense. Like she still had like a semblance of him inside her, or like whatever. And then that's how she can use the new Varga. That would have been cool, and that would have made sense, and that would have actually added a layer to Now, who, to be honest, has not had anything going for her since she's been, you know, since she started. It's just like, I want to be a pro Vanguard player, and that's kind of all she's done. So that would have added a new wrinkle to her character, but oh well. Every season is 12 episodes, 13, I think, actually, but yeah. And they're supposed to have like 200 episodes in production, so I think that we'll find out about the final boss by 2032 or something. No, I mean, I expect Divines to maybe end next season, because unless they set something up, I don't know what else they can really do. They already did the tournament arc, they already did Two-Fated Clash, they have nothing else set up. So they'd have to like set something up now that will carry them to another season, or just make something up out of the blue. So I expect them to just finish season 4, resolve everything, and then after that we'll get like a new cast or whatever, right? But Tederica is not literally or Hikari is literally a cheerleader, yeah. Divine's G, maybe, yeah, something like that. Which is crazy because we already have overdressed characters in Divine, so we get 3 casted characters in a new series. That's insane. None of them can get any screen time. But yeah, it's like leverage dress where energy is limited to be used with your best cards instead of generics. Yes, which is cool. I like that a lot. Granted, it did make new cyclers that you stole instead, but I do like that a lot. That they're making the good decks not use the energy cyclers as much. I would have liked those cards to be more used by the other decks that don't get supported. I think that's a very good way to approach it. Maybe is to have all the new decks have their own support, and then the generics really work more for like the older decks, so they have something to keep up with everyone, right? I think that's a good way to design your cards next time. Time for a new diff ride mechanic. What is diff ride? But yes, a new mechanic would be nice. Yes. Deluxe 3 is looking to be a 2-season partner, as it needs at least 5 seasons. So it needs to be at least 5 seasons. I mean, they could end it with the Deluxe and just resolve everything, because they don't have anything other than the Deluxe. There's no like other plot points that need to be resolved in a new season. So I don't see a 5th season happening unless they make something up soon. So maybe now Kagetsu's relationship will be like Danji / Michino. I mean, it kind of already is.
Even though I still have a theory that guy is gonna get like hit by a car or shot or something, but I can see them moving on to a new cast in a season or two. Yeah. I want to see a new Varga before Divine's End. Y'all literally just got a Varga. I can't with y'all. I can't with y'all asking for new forms sometimes. I can't. I'm I can't. Sometimes y'all say the wildest things. Oh my god. Maggie got her own custom main cycle? Yeah. It's when the units possess people? Oh, like now, but less stupid. Oh, right. I forgot that was a big thing, yeah. Alright, yeah. I wouldn't be against that if they do it right, but... The Gluttony is wild, exactly. Bro, Heroes just got another form. Barrow just got his second form. And Varga's out here asking like, nah, can we get another one though? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all have more triple rares than most decks and you want a new form. I swear to God. Oh, I think I'm leaving out the bitch to complain now that even Heroes got a new Vanguard. Yeah. Set 10, trust. But oh man. We'll judge the deleting and gets a new form. I know. And we don't know it'll be worse than events? Yeah, probably. It'll probably be like a separate thing, like how they did with like Magnolia and Astoria, where it just be its own deck that doesn't use the other form somehow. Fucking bud, yeah. Oh, why would they give her a new form? Because Lunar and Cells, I guess. But I hope they don't. Vargo wasn't even supposed to get a new form, so Liv was supposed to play himself. Yeah, if only. I feel like we're gonna have a season to end the deluxe, another to add more characters, and then another to introduce the main bad guy, and another to kill it. That's a lot of seasons. That's a lot of seasons for their vibes. I don't know. I feel like they don't have them in them, but we'll see. Sorry, let's check onto this douche here. And be its own deck, yeah. It just does its own thing. I don't know. Instead of boosting, it retires. I don't know. Intercepts. I don't know. But yeah. All right. Let's talk about the big boy, Youthberk, Skyfall, Arms, Rebuild, who has all this fucking text. First, at the end of the battle that this unit attacked, you do one of the following. You either revolve Dress from your hand, that unit gets -2 drive, or you counterblast one, then choose a revolve form from your drop, and right as your Vanguard, it gets -2 drive. Then when you do that, if it's during your ride phase, if something is written over this during if a unit is written over this guy during your battle phase, typically, through revolve form, right, you can discard one and give that Vanguard, make its drive 1. So you technically don't need Sequana anymore. Then it says, finally, when it rides back over a revolve form, you bind that revolve form from your that you rode over instead of putting it into your soul. It only takes 5 more sets for Similar to show up, and he's already done. Yeah, they should have just done it. I don't know. I feel like they could have. I don't know why. I don't know. I feel like they messed up with the Craycross Epic set or the story. Like they finished the story sooner than they expected or something. Because I feel like they could have switched set 9 and set 6. They could have moved stuff around. They could have made set 9 like specifically Craycross Epic stuff, and then had set 6 be more G focused and have more. You know, have Ezo there as well, along with his homies, right? I feel like they could have moved things around, but I don't know. Kind of weird. If anything, wish I could give Leonore a more modern ride line, more modern grade, more modern ride deck, grade 1 and 2. I kept trying to say ride deck and ride line kept coming out. Yeah, the Royal Run is already pretty good. I reckon I'll use Sequana. It's the entire point of the new Youthberk. Yeah. Even though you still technically can. You can choose to not discard and then put it into Soul, which is technically better. But yeah, I guess if you need space, you can take her off. I mean, it's his prologue. He's dead. And that's his passport. Yeah, technically. We didn't need to get this at all. True. But
sooner would have made more sense than later, I guess. At least I don't need to get Caterpillar for youth. Apparently everyone says you need to get Caterpillar for youth, actually. No, I told him to end Kirkhouse Epic to not see it anymore. Damn. Oh, but yeah. Where's my Dream Bride? Yeah. Oh, you got what you want. That's your new flag bird from now on. But this thing is all right. I don't know how I feel about the fact that it binds the thing from soul, but it's actually, you know, a good thing and a bad thing. The fact that it instantly gives one drive is like, eh. But the main thing here is the new revolve form here. Youthberk revolve form exist. So when this revolves dress, you perform all of the following for some reason. Not if your opponent's on grade 3, not if you play a cost, you do all the following. No, you just do all the following. First, you can Energy Blast 3, choose a rear guard and stand it. That is a cost on its own, right? This is on its own. Nothing else has a cost. Then it says all of your front row units get 10k power at the end of the turn. But if your bind zone has a revolve form, then this becomes 20k instead of 10k. So on Persona Ride, this is 30k to the front row. Then if your bind zone has a card with the same exact name as this, this unit gets a critical until the end of the turn. Finally, at the end of the turn, when you revolve this, you put this into soul, ride the original one, but then instead it would bind itself, right? Excuse me. And I get vegan out. Yeah, I guess so. I got Glory Marism, so I no longer need a new flag bird for a few sets. Sure. Don't let us even read that too fast. So new youth only once revolve dress exists now. Probably running one of Tempest to be safe. Yeah, you can still run the other forms. If you don't see exist, you have a lot of stuff that lets you search out your forms, right? So you definitely don't lose anything from going to the other forms. They all get one drive for somewhat free counter days. They will all power up this version when you eventually get it. You can revolve dress them from drop. There's a lot of grade 3 synergy within Keter, thanks to Bastion existing, so yeah. And then we have some other cards that we can look at here. We have Running Beast SmackDown versus Raw End, who just says if your bind zone has a revolve form, this gets intercept, can intercept from the back row, and gets plus 2k power. So pretty decent. But it's only active until turn 3 and whatnot. It's not on place, so pretty good. Then we have Knight of Rebuking, Dwidijek, Duidilijic. Now everyone calls this Derek Dow, but I'm trying to get an actual name. This says that when this is placed, CB1, look at the top 5, add a Youthberk, put it to your hand. So it's literally just, what's his name? Snizel. Then it says, when this attacks, if you have a Youthberk, it gets 5k to the end of turn. Right? There's a CAC. A CAC is a custom, no, sorry, a created card. Sneasel? Yes, Sneasel. But I just realized that the new Youthberk doesn't return it on his own, so it'll be stuck on the old forms. The new Youthberk doesn't return on his own, so it'll be stuck on the old forms. Oh, is that really how that works? And Sally's still turbo booty my cheeks if you're with it. Damn. Did not think Full Blast could be power grip. I mean, Full Blast wasn't crazy. Yeah, the Pokemon. You don't remember playing Sneasel in Youthberk? It's crazy. More dogs that otherwise we can't use yet, unfortunately. The other day, the bricks that when it happens, it hurts. Yeah. When you fight your own deck to do your own thing, it's rough despite how good it reads on paper. Yeah. That makes me wonder. Is that really how it is if you ride the old forms? You don't revolve dress? I'm pretty sure they all say no. I'm pretty sure they all say at the end of turn go back to Youthberk without revolve dress. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how they're all worded.
The same way as this one, essentially, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But we'll boot up CFA. No update, so there is no cards. Where is quick display? CFA menu. No. Oh, these are grade 2, sorry. Yeah, because the original Youthberk says nothing about that, right? It just says end the battle ride, and then they all say you choose a card. Choose a card with revolve dress ability from your soul, so not a revolve form. So this has a revolve dress ability, and then this has a revolve dress ability. So it's the same thing, yeah. It's the same thing. Oh, Youthberk was them dying to 7 grade 3s, yeah. I don't know why Doringen would only get 5k on turn 4. It's getting 5k that is getting 5k that broken in youth now. I mean, you wanted to get more fucking power, but yeah, this guy. Yeah, this is armor breaking knight Doringen. So this says if you have a roll form in your bind zone, this gets 5k power. Not for each, just if you have one, he gets 5k and that's it. Then if it's stood by the ability of Youthberk, you CB 1, draw 1, and then until the end of the turn, he gets a battle door. I like that the new Youth gets effects if the enemy banishes the forms. I read if that's possible. But as this has been going on, I'm thinking like, oh well, guess Shoujo Doji is probably gonna come back up, right? Because he can easily just remove your Youthberks from your bind zone and set you back. So this deck may or may not auto die to Shoujo Doji because they won't be able to get their power. But who knows? Like it dies when you rush it type deck? I mean, maybe, yeah. Here's the secret, which I'm sure is going to be the most expensive card in the game. More expensive than DSR, either DSR Leticia's or the Mermaid Coral. I feel like this is going to be, we'll see. Sabotage yourself running a Morta, imagine. Imagine you players you put them back into the deck. Yeah, that would be so funny. But I mean, it won't. Oh man, it won't be that big of a deal, right? Because you can just revolve form it again from drop, but you just won't have any cards in your bind zone. So when you go to exist, you only get the 10k power, which is still a fucking lot. You just won't be able to get the 20k or the crit. Because Shoujo Doji can just be like, yeah, and I'll get rid of that shit. And they can even bot deck it technically too, right? Because they have a bunch of cards. Maybe not a bunch, but they have cards to bot deck it. Even with Izao getting hit, they can still bot deck it. So then you just won't have a roll for him. So Shoujo Doji might see a new resurgence. We'll see. Is it how impressive it is, like how to counterplay like this? Yeah, that's the one problem with Vanguard. It's just there's no counters to a deck. It's just hard counters. Either I play the game or you don't play the game. Right, kind of similar to Yu-Gi-Oh to an extent when it comes to countering. Otherwise, it's just whoever gets their thing, you can do it. So, will the game last enough for them to get any uses of a Morta? Probably not, but who knows? Can I even resource deny it? No, because unfortunately, it kind of does everything for free, which I think is kind of silly. We'll see again. We'll see when it actually comes out. See how crazy it is. But was this out? Yeah, but you can also use the first card that I ever got in set 8. That one also bot decks, and I want to say the promo does, but probably not. Doesn't have a lot of early game, yeah, but you can supplement that with everyone's favorite Caterpile, with the Saragon, with the fact that the grade 2 youth allows you to call something out. So, but we'll see. Again, the deck hasn't even been released. I don't even think it's available to be tested anywhere, so we'll see how crazy it is. It might have the whole full blast effect where like, full blast is gonna be crazy, fuck yeah! Full blast fucking sucks! Full blast, they actually reveal it, full blast is fucking crazy, fuck yeah! Then they actually play, full blast fucking sucks, fuck no! So, we'll see. I would have tested it, but didn't feel like making the customs for all those cards. Sorry, but maybe Thursday if we have time. Probably not. Maybe we can take a look and see how busted it actually is. But I just checked, see if it did an update. No. European world out of the other decks, but it feels like it's too free. Yeah, it does seem strong. I'm not gonna say that there's no need to worry, but I will say let's wait and see once it's actually, you know, once we can get our hands on it, even just virtually. I have a lot of copium on how to get the 20k on first grade 3 turn. Yeah, I know everyone wants to be whack and use like the hostage order to bind their exists to instantly get 20k while I'm on grade 2 and then tell me that Vanguard is broken while they themselves break the game. But yeah, basically everyone saw 6 months ago to an extent. Yeah, I actually didn't see this coming. I expected them to just not give you platinum. I expected it to be scissors, since it seems like Chaos Breaker's coming. But yeah, so we got six. We're set 6. God, I keep looking at these fucking 6s. Insane set 6. Set 9 revealed today. And it's coming out 6/6, which is June 6 in Japan, which is Aichi's birthday. Also is Outer Orange's birthday. Shout out to Outer Orange. But yeah, it's going to have, as you can tell, Platina, Ezel, and also the Nebula Knights. I believe these are called from Youthberk. Where's my phone? Photo Collector wasn't revealed earlier. OTT Sands would be freebie right now. Curly, I need you to explain to me how the blue guy is a dork in any way, shape, or form. It's just the pose. He just doesn't look cool. Sorry. Does I have it? No, I don't have a slide with just him. He just doesn't look cool. Like, I don't know. Something about the pose. It just looks like, I don't know. Kind of. It doesn't look exciting or cool or anything to me. I just don't like it. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I just don't see a lot of like whoa from him. It just looks like some dude with a sword. But so this is Brilliant Nebula Night Lord Celis or Celius. That's who this is. This is obviously Plasma Ezel, right? Which is I'm happy for Ezel's return. I'm actually getting more interested in Oblivion. Platinum vs. Blood vs. Glory was a season 2 finale, so it was obvious. Sure, I guess. I'm happy I can at least save my money on this set. Alright, we'll see about that. I'm gonna screenshot this so that when I see you playing Bird, I can bully you. But like the Youthquake unit is on the box art now that the Great Cross Epic is mostly dead. Yeah, no, Outer Orange and our Lord and Savior Aichi are born on the same day. Yeah, same exact day. Not ready for Chaos Breaker? We're not. I don't want it, but it is more than likely coming. Since the title is Extreme Brave Explosion, I expect Brandgate Encounter to be Die Kaiser instead of Chaos Breaker. I'd like that. Apparently, it would be crazy if they actually planned this, but there is the Bushiroad presentation on the 27th, right? That is apparently different Fight's birthday, since we're talking about everyone's birthday. So if they reveal Die Kaiser on his birthday, that'll be kind of fucking crazy. But they've showed some of the units, none of which are for Brandgate. So it's possible, again, either Die Kaiser or Chaos Breaker is that unit. We already know Die Kaiser is coming at some point. Chaos Breaker is an assumption. This song for Nebula Knights and the art looks like someone's Tumblr OC. Yeah, it just doesn't look like very. It just looks so like, it looks like a common. Yeah, it's just like the Nebula Knight card looks like a grade 2 instead of a grade 3. Yeah, he just looks whatever. Like even just the posing could have done something, but yeah, it doesn't have a lot going on. You know, because Vanguard is ass backwards and we have good art and bad cards. Yeah. Showbird, not yet, but Bird is gonna be cheap, maybe. It had to play for Landers, maybe not. That's the thing. No Brand Crate was shown, so people are freaking out that it'll be a Chaos Breaker. I mean, we've been freaking out for a while because we know it's coming.
Watch it be perfect riser? I doubt it. I will lose my shit. I won't shut the fuck up about it, but I 100% million doubt it'll be perfect riser. Or do you have to call it on my channel? The closest we've got to that is technically we did, because there's an Among Us video, or like a couple of them, where I played Among Us with him a long time ago. And then one time he was in chat when we did the barrel reveals or testing, one of those two. That is the closest you'll get to that for now. But I have a 50-50 chance on my sneak energy to be platinum or some shit, or whoever else is on the box. Oh yeah, probably. It'll probably just be. Imagine it's just a box art, no card. I will laugh so hard if Vargy gets indirect support for Siblif cards. I mean, that would kind of make sense, yeah. That'd be Dark Lord of Abyss. Shut up. Stop trying to make it happen. The new Dark Stakes boss reminds me of those autism awareness license plates. Why? Oh, because of the puzzles. Fair enough. I love this fucking dude so much. Sorry, I should talk about these. So, this is obviously Ezel, right? Ketter's getting 2 fucking cards. Shocking. They're getting 2 cards this set. Because I'm pretty sure the Nebula Knight is for Ketter also, right? This is Siblif in his like crazy dragon form. Right, so we're getting Siblif as a deck, presumably. And then this guy looks super cool. I'm super psyched about, is in Dark States. This is the Funny Amazements Park Full of Sweets Heart Rule. But like this design goes so fucking crazy. He's got the cane. He's got the fucking puzzle pants and the cape. He's got a scarf that I accidentally pointed at. He's got I didn't even notice this originally. He has a fucking train on the hat. He has a train and a train track on that hat. Insane ass design. I hope he does some crazy shit that I personally, and only me personally, enjoy. But we'll see. Oh, the Dark State dude was a musketeer. I mean, I guess from far away, yeah. You're gonna tell me that the card on the left is a Dark States card? Just doesn't look like it. How does it not look like a Dark? Or you? Yeah. How does it not look like a Dark States card? What else does it look like? Oh. Why does Ezel look so underwhelming art-wise? He's always this boring. He always was. Honestly, people like the art. When I first saw him, I was like, he looks kind of boring. I unfortunately had the same thought. It grew on me afterwards, right? Is when I looked at like here. When I saw it here, I was kind of like, it's probably because I saw this guy that I don't like, right? So I find them both kind of meh. But I thought he just looked like, But he does look cool, but yeah. They're too powerful. I guess you can't really get any better than the original blonde Ezel art. That shit is crazy. Dark Six boss is very pale moon coated, 100%. Like as soon as I saw it, my eyes just went boom. Like I didn't look at any of this. It just went boom. What is that? 5 seasons, and he won't make Tier 0. I mean, he might. They're both Soul Dragons or whatever the hell. Dark Six guys done by Morchand, one of your favorite artists. What else have they drawn? What does he have? Cock armor? Because you gotta protect that shit. What do you mean? Why does he? Everyone should have cock armor. What the heck? Why don't you have cock armor? Like, you think these streets are safe? These streets ain't safe. You need cock armor. Not helping the autism reference, yeah. That's where the Dark States boss reminds me of Willy Wonka. Yeah, he basically is that because he has obviously something to do with amusements, some sort of amusement park stuff, right? Or circus, maybe, right? One of those two. So it definitely is that kind of theme. I thought the game was a sword and the circus background wasn't immediately clear until you first look at him. I mean, yeah, I didn't see the background. I was too busy looking at his insane fit. But yeah, I didn't until now see the circus in the background. Yeah, so this is coming out. We also have Bird, which is the other deck, right? So this is the Nebula Knight. What was it? Celius? Brilliant Nebula Knight Lord Celius. These are both from Youthquake. And then we have, more importantly, Bird. A bird. I'm very excited about Bird. I'll tell you why. But Bird is Berg, the Sky Ruler. Oh, big fan of Bird. And from day one, yeah. Oh, literally. The reason I like the Bird is that I'm glad we finally get some sort of diversity in designs, because everything is just, and this is like always a Vanguard thing, it's like a dude in armor, a dragon, and that's like majority of them, and then now it's just like some human person that is just kind of there. We don't really get anything else that's not a robot, and that's not a dragon, and that's not human. Not that I even like that kind of stuff as much, but it's nice to see some sort of diversity, so I really like the Bird. He also looks cool as fuck. He looks cool as fuck. Honestly, the Bird and Heart Ruler? I think it's Heart Rule. Yeah, which is kind of, doesn't roll off the tongue as easily. Heart Rule designs go fucking hard. Even Civilith looks cool. I'm just not super into that type of thing. It kind of looks like a fucking it kind of looks like a Metal Face from Xenoblade, to be honest, but the designs go fucking hard. And then you have like this but yeah. I love Bird self-building else, I guess, yeah. They never got to making a bird deck for Great Nature in 2 eras. Yeah, I don't know why they never had any actual bird. Like, that's such an easy thing to make a deck of, and they just never did that, but oh well. Is ready to disco dancing? Yeah, honestly, that's what it looks like. It being realistic, I'm gonna keep my expectations realistic with these Youthberk decks. Tend to not be very good when they come out. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Unfortunately, they don't have a good track record so far. They become good afterwards, or at least playable afterwards. But yeah, first wave, it has not been great. Is it hard to get 15 cards in Circea by turn 3? Nah, you can do it. Just play Cristianos. Yeah, that's pretty easy. We were doing that with Cristianos early on, right? I was able to turbo that out, so it's, yeah, it's pretty easy. Probably this is probably gonna make it easier because it's probably gonna have ways to mill as well, and we have more cards as well. So you can take Bird and use him for one of those Yu-Gi-Oh custom card makers. Make him a Blackwing, no one would notice. Yeah, which is fine. I'm okay with having more Yu-Gi-Oh looking cards in Vanguard. Not against that at all, to be honest. I just know Sibilant is a Centaur Dragon. Yeah, but the art is growing on me because he looks dope, bro. I thought he had like a I don't know what I thought this was, but I just noticed that he has a fucking axe, which looks fucking cool. He just looks so fucking cool. He just looks so cool. He looks so fucking cool. But yeah, it looks very, very interesting. Siblif. There was technically only one Bird grade 3 in Great Nature, but he was a filler limit break, so it wasn't really counted. Yeah. Manga skills are sick. Yeah, I don't know why they don't always translate, but yeah. Naming you the manga panels with vague skills. He has gold rings that Lols has. Gold rings. Gold rings. Are you talking about this guy? Looks like a scythe. Yeah, maybe it's a scythe. I don't know. Yeah, it is kind of long to be an axe, but like, yeah, I don't know. It looks fucking insane. The bird behind him. This, right? This is what you're talking about? Yeah, I was gonna say that looks super cool too. But I guess it could be an axe. Yeah, because it just looks too, the head looks too short to be a scythe. But I guess it could be like I guess it could be. It's not like one of those insanely long scythe. It might just be like actual scythe that normal people use, kind of deal. All right, let's see if I can open this up. Sorry for the Youthquake spoilers. But let me see here. How do I show that? Should be this one. No, okay. This.
And then, boom. There we go. And let's see what we got working here. Okay, so this is maybe the grade 2 here. I don't like that it's not a bird, but okay. Ekul the Smasher. Discarding a card from hand to call out a follow rabbit from the deck. Okay, deck thinning. Rabbit skill. Discard the top card of my deck. Blind Mill. Oh. To call another copy of itself from drop. Okay. Fill 4 of his rear card circles with the same unit. So he just did this multiple times. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Whoops, I pushed the wrong thing. I went to the slide. Oh, but I want to do this. Okay. Get more power. The more unit with the same name of itself is on the field. Oh, geez. Okay, yeah, it's like the cockroach, yeah. Philander, yeah, Philander is definitely going to be a must-have. Ever since I saw, let me see if I can find what Boyang posted about its effect, essentially, what it's going to look like. This one. Right. So if he has 15 or more cards in drop, Skywheeler stands all of his rear guards. And then he's got the whole fucking drop there. I don't know if we can make out any of these cards. I just see the rabbit, some trigger. This is maybe the grade 2, and then yeah, that's it. Everything else is blank, right? So that's kind of nuts. Just full board restand, kind of nuts. I'll have to see if there's the rabbits multiplying. Of course it would be rabbits. I have to see if there's anything in Circea that matters when it we restand. Yeah, he has Bloom essentially, and then he has this rear guard here, this fox looking thing. So that might be one of the rear guards we get. Mega County Ballader into the deck, kind of. Tell me, why did I change my mind so fast? Because he's a cool ass bird. Oh, but yeah. This is a dude, yes. I thought it was Karen, who's a dude, but it is a different person, yeah. Hey Google, how's it going, buddy? Ibukibo with bird? Sure. Looks super cool. Yeah, I can't really make out what's on the board here or what's here, to be honest. So these might be the cards that we get, but super cool. Yeah, bird looks cool. I can't wait to play this. Hopefully he's cool. If it's just literally Philip drop, restand rears, like that sounds fun as fuck. That sounds fun as fuck, right? And if that's what he does, if he does some extent to that, and then Heart Rule is cool too, this might be a case set for me, just on the fucking crazy fun factor of that. But love when Sephiroth plays a bird, yeah, possibly. Oh, I don't know. I really love the anime filler sets a lot. Make him a synchro monster. Shut up, but yeah, so we're getting this. Sorry, Japan is getting this 6/6, right? Thunder will get expensive again, is it? I mean, he's getting reprinted in Japan, so maybe not. But I doubt the deck will be insane, but we'll see. We did recently get revealed that Festival Collection, we talked about this, comes out in Japan 5/16, and in English it's coming out July 25th. So it's time to play everyone's favorite game. Hold on. I have music for this. I feel so unprepared. I had music for this. Where is it? Excuse me. Sorry for being so gross today. I also look gross. I have to go get a haircut and shave tomorrow for this weekend. Quite disheveled. Please do not mind my disheveled appearance. The fuck is it? Not this. Wait. I'm gonna look it up because I think I have an extended one, but I don't. Ah, damn it. Ready for the bit? I will wait patiently. Okay. This thing is ruining my bit. Maybe it's in here. Here, of course, I have 2 music folders for content specifically, not even like actual music. Aha, there it is. Okay, we're gonna play this. We're gonna hopefully not get copyright strike for playing this. Okay, we should play everyone's favorite game where I try to figure out when this set is gonna come out in English, right? So to recap, we have ourselves here Festival Booster, which is coming out the 25th. I had predicted it would be the 12th. I was wrong. I was off by a couple of days. It's actually coming out the 25th, so like 2 weeks after that, right? So that kind of sucks. I got that one wrong. So what does this mean for set 9 here? Hopefully I'll stop saying set 6 for this, but set 9. So it's coming out 6/6 in Japan. When will we get this in English, you might say? Maybe we'll get this early. Maybe the Bushi Spy will finally go to Bushi HQ and be like, hey, this Curly guy, he says that simultaneous releases would be huge for the game. Maybe we should do this. Maybe they'll start nudging the releases closer like they did last year and gave me that ray of hope. No, they're not going to do that. I'm going to bet money on it. I will bet money on this that it is coming out in 77 days, August 22nd. It's possible it might be the 29th because that's the last day of the month and they like to do it not so much in the middle of the month, but it's going to be the 22nd. That's when I think it's going to come out. The 22nd of August. That is my decree. That is my wager. If it doesn't come out on that day, if it's not revealed to come out on that day, if it is sooner than that, I'll give you this. If it's sooner than that, right? If it's somehow they do like the 15th or the 8th or something crazy like that, or the 1st, yeah. I can do banana costume, that's fine. I don't know about hair dye, but I can, I don't know. I'll play Zorga on streamers. What's something I really hate? I can play Shiranuri on stream. I'll do something. But I'm so sure that that's when that's gonna release. Right. On that specific date. Then it'll be legal for BCS Dullif. Is alright, that is already revealed, huh? I'll play Youthberk? Okay, sure, I'll play Youthberk on stream. With Caterpillar. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'll play it. And it won't even be CFA. It'll be like actual it'll be actual cards. I'll have the cards, right? Rotovisor? I mean, I don't know. What if Rotovisor becomes good by then? But yeah, I'm like so sure that that's when that's gonna come out. Is it 9 is close to your birthday? Yeah, it's a little bit after it, huh? Come on. We'll see what happens. Because it lines up, unfortunately, I don't see them being based and cool and making it come out any earlier. Maybe they'll do August 1st. Because there's a big gap in releases at that point, and they like to do that in the summer, which is kind of annoying. So we'll see, but yeah. How to make Curly suffer? Me playing Youthberk is not enough. And you have to say Rika's catchphrase fall forever anytime I use revolve drugs. Sure thing. We'll have whatchamacallit? We'll have a remote fight night where I will play Youthberk the entire night, and I will take off my glasses every single time I revolve dress, and I'll say fall forever, and I will not be able to see anything till I can finish the game, right? I won't be able to see, literally, I won't be able to see anything without my glasses, and I will not put them back on until I finish the game, and we'll start that over, right? We'll do that. But it won't happen, because I can guarantee you that this is when it's going to come out.
Youthberk with a banana costume. I mean, I can do the costume, but you're not gonna be able to see it. I'm gonna be doing remote fight, but sure, I can put on the costume too. Maybe not, actually, because I'd have to be like, honestly, I'd have to be like almost naked because it's gonna be in the summer. So wear a costume in the summer, a banana costume that covers my whole head. I did that in October, and I was already sweating bullets. So I don't know. Fall forever in Japanese. Okay, sure thing. I'll say it in Japanese too. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think you guys want banana costume curly in the summer. It's not gonna smell or look great. Lost a bet, so I have to do cringe Rika impressions. Yeah, essentially. Ugh. So for my sake, only if it's sooner. If it's later, then I'm good. But if it's any sooner, right? If it's the first, if it's the 8th or the 15th, then we'll do that. If it's the 29th, then you know we'll call it even. We'll call it even because that's not good for any of us. Must speak Spanish the entire stream. I don't know about the entire stream. No one's gonna know what I'm gonna say. But yeah. I think that's all I had. Yeah, that's all I had. But yeah, we should find out more about this set soon. I wasn't gonna drink that soda, and then I ended up drinking like the entire thing. Now I feel horrible. So good on me for having restraint when you put a soda in front of me. Just taking. Puerto Ricans will? Only Puerto Ricans speak Spanish? Excuse me? You curse chat in Spanish the entire time? Yeah. I mean, some people will know. So there's some Spanish speakers that I know that play Vanguard. And there are some of y'all that probably know the curses I will say. So. I didn't expect to have any time, but maybe we can do one quick game, just literally one quick game of Deer Days, because yeah, CFA doesn't have new stuff, so no Youthberk testing, and I didn't make the cards, hack them in, because I just did not have time today. So we can maybe do one game of one specific deck that I wanted to play, and see how that goes. Deer Days, Card Fight, Vanguard, Deer Days 2. We have any B heroes ready for the Thursday reveal? Me? I used to be a B hero player, and then I got bored of the deck. I'm excited. I'm hoping it does something new for the deck, but we'll see. Elemental heroes, if only. That is literally the reason why I like B heroes. I like heroes in Yu-Gi-Oh. This one, and I don't know. That. Badashes. Oof. Assuming we even need that card, probably, but we'll see. About playing B heroes to hype up the Thursday reveals. All right, I guess I could do that. Why is this shit not? Oh, my controller dead again. All right, hold on. Is that a dead or a desynced? One of the two. Oh, stop fucking opening the Xbox overlay. I hate it. Go away. I don't want it. There we go. I was gonna build on the cover, but sure, we can build heroes. I literally have all the cards already because I had them in Deer Days. Deer Days 1. Oh yes, standard deck. It's 3 cards, so I don't expect an entire deck from the ground up. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it is, to be honest. When you got any more non-racist supports to throw heroes in Folio? Yeah, probably. Not familiar with these EB hero supports. I trust Curly not to make misplays. Sure. Considering I'm not playing any of the new cards because they all suck. Yes. I will not be making any misplays. Yes. Let's find. All right, you're probably hearing it twice, right? Oh, you're not hearing the game at all. That's what it is. Right. Where's this dumbass? There he is. I'll even get this version. No. I mean, that might maybe change with the new form or whatever it is that we're getting, but I highly doubt it. Oh, I forgot this is in the game. Well, I guess this counts. Yeah, literally just the girl that energy blasted, she's alright, but she's also not like crazy. Like she's fine. Again, might change. Depending on I could play the I could stop playing the seal find or the gopher, but I actually kind of like the gopher, so play the gopher. I'm just putting 4 of everything for now. I got murdered by Varga, and a dad was humiliated in front of his son. What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Oops, damn it. 4 of this, 4 of this. Yeah, 4 of the base. This color. Wish we could play Hammer Lady, but World War Hero doesn't use direct folio anymore. I mean, if only, but I don't know what else the deck would do, right? Let's see the kids that life isn't fair, yeah. Anime, the random bro. Oh, right. I forgot about that. What the hell is he talking about? Oh, I was trying to tell me some real life story that happened. So you play like 3. I like to play max copies of this, to be honest, because everyone plays like 2 copies of this, and it's like, oh, you'll see it, you'll recycle it. Fuck that. I'm tired of playing against stupid ass decks that remove my 1 multi-attacker enabler. So I play a bunch of copies of this. I play a bunch of copies of this, but I think only 3, to be honest. So I can always do the turn 2 play. You have to play 4 Amas for this. I've actually gone down 1 copy of this, and I played, I think, 2 of this. And I think that's the list. Yeah, so 30, so probably 1. I can maybe play 1 more of her, or the shield hero. It doesn't make a difference. I'm gonna use this, even though you should be playing the hero one, but I don't want to do that. You can get away with 2 of the drummer? No, because you guys can actually recycle your stuff a lot easier. Extent. I need me some triggers. I might end up taking out that 1 copy. We'll see. So, some people play the Red team. Some people don't play the this anymore. I don't think there's a merit to this or this. Like, maybe this. Probably not this. I don't know if that's really worth it. You could, I guess. Maybe make an argument for it, but I don't know. Red OT, I feel like is okay. But yeah. It is and it isn't. Like, Elder Breath is still really strong, to be honest. They're about the same thing. The only thing is that Elder Breath is good in the early game, so that's why I like playing Elder Breath. Because getting red OT in the early game is not really as good as getting Elder Breath in the early game. They're about the same, but not really. Unfortunately, I can't play any of my or Bang Dream crits, so we can at least play the squirrel. But I actually play effect heals because I mean it might not be the case anymore. But I used to play the effect heals, 2 of each, because you had the extra shield power from the shield hero. So you can actually make use of this, and you can draw into whichever copy you need to pretty easily. I don't think that's going to be the case anymore. I think you need to play normal heals, but we'll do that anyways. See how it works out for me. And then I play draws still. You know, you can maybe argue maybe fronts, even though it's the same thing since Boreal switches the column, so you don't get to keep that trigger from the front or Elder Breath on that one unit. But it's fine. Don't I hear suck like right now? Probably. Probably. But we'll see. I don't know. I guess this one. I don't like any of the Brank 8 triggers, to be honest. Aside from like the prison one. That's the only one that I like. But I don't have her in shiny, which sucks. In the triple rare, either IRL or in the game. Draws, yeah. Oops. Because you need to see your pieces. You can play fronts. Maybe you can play fronts nowadays, right? But like, I don't know. I usually play 4 draws, but we're gonna try 3 today. And I guess we can. I don't know if I want to swap out the heals. I'll leave it for now. And then I need Sentinels. I like playing with this one because he kind of matches aesthetically. But I guess I can play the even though this is a Link Joker card. I could play this guy. Maybe this guy matches more now. Yeah, maybe he does. Fuck this guy. Oh. Should have been part of Link Joker, you bozo. But Soul Fronts? They're also not in this game, but and I believe I want to make space for a twin cast, to be honest. Or maybe even this? This is not half bad. You don't use energy, but you also don't have space for energy cyclers. You only use energy with her, and you're not doing this all the time. You could, you don't need to. It's soul heavy, yes, because you need the base. You need this Soul Blast 1. This is Soul Blast 1. This is Soul Blast 1. And the base is Soul Blast 1 to guard. But you typically don't have an issue with Soul because you get access to your Persona Rise really easily, and this, every time it goes to base, it Soul Charges 1. And then also this guy goes into Soul. So you don't necessarily need Soul Fronts. Ferris. Oh yeah, Ferris. Yeah, that's the only thing that uses energy. But you don't have to use her like every single turn. She's not super vital to your game plan, so you can get away with using energy for something else, even if it's just one time. But you don't really want to play normal order regardless pieces because you always want to play your bases every single turn. But I think I'll do Twin Cast. And we have to cut 1 card in order to play Twin Cast. I'm gonna say Ferris. And that's the deck. Forget I'm on my computer, not the Steam Deck, and I can actually name this. Otherwise, I can never name the decks because it always just crashes on the Steam Deck. We'll do Taizo, I think, maybe. Yeah, we can do Taizo. Key cards, actually that guy, unfortunately. I don't have these circles yet. I have some of these. I started working on some of these. Probably something like this looks hero-ish. I don't know. I don't have any of the playmats. I just have these 3 basic ones. Maybe we'll do this.
Masanori, no thank you. You love Twin Cuz? Yeah. Me too. Wish I had an opportunity to play it more. Yeah, why not? We'll do Anchor Bolt. Maybe we'll do that for the main sleeve. I don't know. I have my cool Yuki Judai sleeves for there's like sure that piss off Eck a little bit with some G stuff. And yeah, why not? We'll put it in this so they think we're playing Wellstrom. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and get at least one game. So there was an update. This is actually version 0.6 of the game. There was an update that made rank easier. So it made it easier to rank up. According to them. But yeah. This one's kind of there. You feel like an idiot? Well, it's gotta get good, I guess. Look at that! Almost instantly. So they just made it so that you can fight people outside of your rank to make it easier to fight people. Let's go ahead and shuffle, see what it gives me. Yeah, okay, that works. Mega Man Zero for the deck that has Mega Man Zero in it? Sure thing. Oh man, I like it when my opponent has the playmat and stuff also. Because it actually, you get to see the whole thing where they customize their stuff too. Cool. Hopefully they didn't stream snipe me, but it took a long time to decide there. A little bit of input lag all of a sudden, but see that?
Stand up, Vanguard.
Lemme. Okay. Interesting. I'm not. Heroes is like okay going second, but it's definitely not preferred. I don't think. We'll see about that. They do have the advantage of being able to play Rolando going first. But, I am gonna beat him up a little bit in turn 2 if I can get my girl, but we'll see. Which one is this one? Both triggers actually work against this deck, but I could aggro with this. I guess we'll give it a go. Can we outrun Valeno? Not really. Unless I high roll. Unless I high roll with Amas, maybe. But yeah, I really don't hit a lot of power. Ooh, actually. Wait. The one good thing about this girl is that she's not on place, so I can call her out and rush with her. Like, this is a good card. It just doesn't do enough for the deck, so I don't really value it that high. But it is nice being able to not have to rest her. Sorry, not having to rest the base to get something, and not having to discard to get something. Otherwise, it's always discard. And you have to discard what's his face in order to get something.
Vanguardにアタック。ドライブチェック。
Yeah, you lose out on the energy, and you also lose out on defensive options because you don't plus until you're on your grade 3 Rolando. That sucks. Defensive crit. They make it a 1 pass, and then they heal after I broke through. 1 plus grade 1 doesn't work when you're on. That would work when you're on grade 3. Would have active effects so you can play them early. Yeah, like I hate those types of cards. Granted, sure, they make rushing not that big of a deal, but or make rushing not that prevalent is what I'm trying to say. But there are certain decks where like it doesn't fucking matter, and it, you know, they could use the rush, but they just can't. Going first, well, they lose out on that energy either way, so because they just use the energy cycler, so. I hurt my calf earlier today, which sucks. I was in the shower and then I like tripped and I almost fell, but I caught myself. But then I banged my calf into the tub. And it just fucking hurts. Hurts so much. I don't really need the counterblast unless I aggro with Amos. So I typically don't want to take any damage. But it'll be a 1 to pass. And that seems kind of risky, but I think I'll take the 1 damage. Yeah, it sucks, but... this was gonna happen. I mean, at least I didn't waste my card. Just got the Youthberk budget deck. My only prayer is getting the new Youth. Won't break my wallet like he breaks the rock. Yeah, about that. Unfortunately. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Because I know if I say it, it'll happen. And I will speak it into existence. Because I'm a reverse prophet that way. Because if I had said, at least, as long as my bases don't go to damage, then it would have happened. But I didn't. I caught myself. I'm gonna draw a base instead. Fuck. Alright, never mind. Would have been nice if I could have done that. I mean, I guess I could anyways. I guess I could discard it anyways. Because I can, I guess I can move this back, it's fine. Go here. Use this skill here. This draw trigger. As I haven't played a base. Soul Blast 1, search out a base, immediately set its shuffle. I can play this deck. I forgot I can play this here because I can, I don't have to shuffle every 5 seconds. But unfortunately, I have to, every time it asks me, yes. When they attack, I have to say no to use the base. I know I feel pain, but hey, I'll be fine, hopefully. We'll add this to hand. Put these 6 out. And it's all charge 1. That's okay. If it was a base, that would have been kind of crazy. Because I could have used another copy of this to set that base, but that's fine. Do I want to put anything in? I don't think I do. I could use this next turn with this, so maybe I'll do that. Oh yeah, I'll get it back anyways. I'll get it back anyways. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, so good. Triple bases this turn. Let's go. Only 2 hits. That's fine. I'll actually add this to hand. Put that in the mix. And yeah, you just go swing here. I could have called something out. Like I guess I could have called out the grade 1 just to boost with, but it's fine. Like just to say scout for all the 3 hero players on his final load prior to this Thursday. Yeah. I mean, they also all save revolve for him too. But... of course, they have defensive here, which is a bit unfortunate, but I did some deck sitting, so I might be able to hit something here, and I'm about to do some more. Actually, we'll still blast this out. So you use bold, Furanis, as I usually call them, but add something to my hand. I can use this, so I don't have to Soul Blast. I'll set this, and then I can activate it from drop, rested. And very nice. We'll get this. I already have Persona Ride, so I'll grab this. We'll reveal this. Unfortunately, I can't do anything crazy with her this turn. I could add her to hand, get 4 bases. Yes, I'll do that. Right. Because I can't use her skill because this is 20k base. Had they not hit a defensive, I could have actually gotten a bunch of attacks here. Your opponent is going to be trigger stacking throughout the whole fight? Possibly. I mean, I might end up doing that because I've already deck thinned 10 cards. Because you look, they have 36 cards, I have 25. So I've already gone through most of my deck. Maybe not most of it, but a lot more of it than they have, right? So, let's see what happens here. They're gonna see if you want to draw. Ooh, wow.
How dare you? You're selling my ears with the Crescent Battle Network 4 OC music. Oh, let me put it up. Hold up. You're right. Let me put it up. No, not gonna hit some of them. Let's see what else I got. I don't really like that song that much. So I have Surge of Power. I don't feel like this. No. I don't feel like this. Sure. We'll put on Eternal Dual Soul. Alright, let's see what they can do here. They can't restand because I'm on grid 2. They also don't have the counterblast for it. Counterblast. I don't think they have any Elementals in drop. They've discarded all the cyclers. Good god. They have 0 energy. 0 energy going into my turn. Alright. Let's see how they guard these attacks. That guy is a B hero. I keep thinking, why are you using the grade, the Dayusha grade 1? Dayusha grade 1. Oh, the fucking the promo. Yeah, it is indeed a B hero. Yeah, so they have no energy, and they're just gonna swing in. Defensive deck. Do you find more annoying, Lascadia or Androl? I mean, none of them are annoying, to be honest. Because they don't do anything too crazy. So I won't do this. We'll just do these, because I have the counterblast that I need. Make this a Totemus! Oh my fucking god. Bro! Okay. Dear lord. I was about to say. Oh, but...
Stand and draw.
Right. I can discard this.
Naido.
Put that back into the base. We're gonna go ahead and call this first. Soul Blast this. I think maybe I'll put this in the base instead. Get my last base. Get whatever few heroes I have left out of deck. I can't play anything from drop, but I can grab something from my order zone with this. That's kind of nice. What do we have here? I could get this for the Amos that I have here. Let's go ahead and rest this. Discarding this. And we're gonna whoop. I did not target that. Oh. Okay. Jesus. We're gonna call this here. There we go. We're gonna use this effect. We're gonna CB1 here. And I should have used this first. I fucked up. I lied. I actually did misplay Boyang. Damn. I can do it, but it's not the way that I wanted to do it. I mean, it's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I can overcall Amos, and then I can go ahead and put that into the base. I should have done this first, and then overcalled her. That's what I should have done. I lied. I am indeed going to misplay it, looks like. Your troll is being very weird. And we can call this. I'm not gonna have the soul for it. I guess we can keep her out there. We can keep her out there because she at least gets 5k, so she's decent. We're just gonna move her to the front row and then move her back. And man, this thing is lagging like crazy. Yeah, that's everything that I can do. We're gonna battle. We'll swing here on for 15. Avoid the legendary Rotovisor damage check to orders? Yeah, no, it doesn't happen. With this deck, since thankfully I can search them all. They're gonna immediately use their Blitz. Lock themselves out of using it because they don't have any more energy after this. Should have just taken it, honestly.
We're gonna retire her, and we're gonna call. Boom, boom, boom. We can call this. This depends if I want the counterblast or not. Yeah, because I have the base,
スペリオルコール
so I might as well.
スキル発動
It requires too much concentration for optimal play. Yeah, I mean this is fine, but yeah, I could have done something slightly better with this, but it's fine.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Swing in here, swing in here, counter charge, and swing in here, get the crit, and then swap this last column.
クリティカルトリガ
Oh
ー
my fucking.
クリティカルプラスパワープラス
Okay. Eventually, you're gonna have to stop checking triggers. You know that, right?
ヴァンガードにアタック
But I guess I would have had the soul for honest. I forgot.
スキル発動
Because this guy's gonna go to soul, so I could have used him. They have 10 cards in hand. Good God. I guess they didn't play anything at all, right? And they used the energy cycler, so that makes sense. But damn,
スキル発動
I only got 5. Granted, I got everything that I need, but still. So we'll counter charge, roll, swing
ヴァン
unboosted.
ガードにアタック
Right? Yeah. Has to be unboosted. Almost fucked that
スキル
up.
発動
4 out of 4 damages have been defensive, and then 2
Power
out of
plus.
3 drive checks
クリティカルプ
contain
ラ
a
ス
crit or a trigger of some sort. Swing in here. They're gonna Elementaria.
ブリッツオーダー
No longer use blitzes after this.
完全ガード
ドライブチェック
Okay, that's decent. That's
ドライ
decent.
ブチェック
That is kind of whatever, but okay. Don't like how we barely did any damage here. Both like actual damage to their, you know, damage zone, but also to like their hand.
スキル発動
That is what it is.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Swing in here. Literally do anything. Ah, man, they're using more
カー
folk.
ド
Damn. Heck, about to go off. Roast this person. Dude loses because he didn't plan enough energy to spam 3 blitzes later.
ドロ
Yeah.
ー
They've definitely been very liberal with their energy, I'll say that much.
ペルソナライ
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and Persona right here. I know they have the grade 3 in hand, which is okay. I should be able to survive this pretty much no matter what happens.
ドスキル発動
But we'll see what happens. They're gonna CB1 here, so they can only restand 1 of the grade 3s if they have it. They're gonna get this. They're not gonna be able to use that if they decide to use the grade 3, unless they have some other way to countercharge that I don't know about.
コール
They're gonna play this grade 2 to discard and get back what? The grade 3? Okay. Sure thing. You got this. Oh, okay, never mind. They're gonna get that guy. Do they even have? They only have 1 of the blitz and drop. Okay. They're gonna play this guy. Because you know people don't play the B hero that soul charges because it makes you deck out faster because of deck thinning. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I don't like always using or always putting the shield hero to base. But, I don't think I want to activate that. Sorry, I'm gonna go to time just because of that. Because I just can't easily see what's in my base. Okay, not anything crazy. I can discard this, so I can get rid of 1 of them. I can take 1 here.
ノーガード
PG the Vanguard, discard.
ダメージチェック
Can I get a defensive? No. Good God. This PG the Vanguard, discard Twin Cast, use Twin Cast to maybe guard this with some other stuff, right? So we won't do this. Discarding this. So the opponent is not using the restander unless they're saving it for their final turn. Yeah, but
完全ガード
bit strange, but we'll see what happens here.
ドロートリガー
Our opponent is also just blessed by God, so they actually don't
ド
need
ライブチェ
to.
ック
They actually don't need to. use the reset or anything like that because they're just gonna hit every trigger that they have.
ヴァンガードにアタック
I think I'll just take this maybe and try to Amas. This will have the counter blast. And also turns off their heals. Because they're gonna do that too, right?
ダメー
They're
ジチェ
gonna
ック
heal.
ヒールトリガー
Oh, okay. I heal instead. Well, I don't. I do heal. Yeah, I do heal. Right. That's nice.
パワープラス
I don't turn off their heals, but I heal myself, which is just as good.
ターンエンド
And then they're gonna, I guess, resolve this. How many turns does my opponent have left? A lot, unfortunately. Not counting what's in their hand. They have a good amount.
I assume Curly plays against someone who's
Mandated from heaven, yep. I just have the worst freaking luck. Okay, that's actually an insane
insane in the membrane.
draw right there. Okay, let me think here. So do I have Amas? I have one Amas. So I can discard this CB1, call Amas here, CB1, call this here, then I can't counter charge, and I only have one counter blast. So I can energy blast, call Amas here, and then overcall her with the counter charge hero. But I can only Amas into Old Felrith, which isn't really much. As this gives me another Amas if I do this. But that doesn't seem super worth, unfortunately. Or I can just swing in with this column again, but that doesn't seem good either, to be honest. Ideally, I want Amas here. Alright, let's make some moves real quick. I'm running out of time. Let's call Amos. 'Cause I need Amos. No, don't want to do that. And just move this, and then we'll just have a basic bitch turn. We'll just have a basic bitch turn.
Vanguardにアタック
I could do this better, but I'm running out of time, so we're just gonna do that.
オーダーパワープラス
And guard
No,
this,
no.
counter charge, and draw. They're about to have as much left in deck as I have, just because of the fact that they have
スキル発動
drawn so already. But we can go into this.
スペリオルコール
スキル発動
This probably would have been better, but I think it's about the same.
ヴァンガードにアタッ
Swing in
ク
here. Won't use the effect. Oh, I hate it when it does that. When it plays the Blitz order and it just like blimps out of existence.
ノーガード
Alright, so they have no more energy. They can play one more Blitz. They do have the Honeybee in hand. We're gonna not do that.
スキル発動
T is unpunished, bug behind. OT?
ヴァンガード
What?
にアタック
OT his unpunished bug behind? I mean, if I had to yell OT, sure, but...
クリティカルプラス
Oh, you mean OT his unpunished bug behind? That's what you meant. Sorry, I thought you meant check my OT and it'll punish the bug that they have behind, like the actual bug. Never mind, sorry.
ドライブチェック
But yeah, they
ド
opened.
ロートリガー
I mean, they did see all their triggers, so I guess I can't be surprised
パワープラス
that they have all their boots and their PGs. Yeah, that's fine.
スキル発動
Doop, doop.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Go fast. So unfortunately, this is the biggest issue with heroes is that this is their power cap.
ブリッツオーダー
45. That's as big as I can ever hit.
パワープラス
That's as big as I can ever hit. And that's just my unit with a trigger on it. So they unfortunately just don't hit high enough of a power ceiling.
and like the disparity in their powers is very low as well. Right, because I only have one unit that hits big. Everything else hits for like not great numbers. So,
スキル発動
ヴァンガードにアタック
Like it's looking more thin than his Snorlax on a diet too. Yeah. So that we'll see in deck.
ダメージチェック
So I have a good amount of triggers left, so we'll see. All my PGs are
バ
out.
ーンエンド
私のタ
Oh,
ーン
Element Target. I have 1, 2 in hand. And I guess I have 1 in damage. Yeah.
ペル
Jesus.
ソナライド
Thankfully, I have some that I can use, but yeah.
レガリスピースコールスキル発動
Their deck is pretty thin too, though. And assuming they just played it, it's gonna get even thinner. Hero is gonna be justified 10k to the front. Oh yeah, hopefully.
コール
Even that's not. I don't even know if that's enough, to be honest. But
スキル
yeah, an
発
extra
動
5k would go a long way.
スペリオルコール
But that is basically double Persona, right? That would have made these numbers way better. They still would have guarded them, but they would have made these numbers hit for a lot better. And it makes Amas go crazy. I need 1 counterblast. Can you? What is happening? God.
ノーガード
This one
ダメージ
boosted.
チェック
Interesting.
クリ
I'll
ティカ
take
ルトリ
this.
ガー
Check the more than likely defensive, considering. No game. What the hell?
クリティカルプラス
Jesus.
パワープラス
Game is trying to make me throw over here. You can buff your board, but your units inherently don't gain power. Yeah, I mean I do have units that gain power. It's just literally 1 unit, and her that gets 5k, and that's it. But...
Skill 発動 完全ガード
ドライブチェック
Like there are times where like if you don't
ドライ
see
ブチェック
Voltsaurus, you have to. They're gonna heal.
パワープラ
I want to have a quick game, but I have to play the most tanky deck that checks every trigger. Yeah, if you had Saurus in like 2 columns, you would have to like before you'd have to call it like Florial or something like that with Amas or something. Like it was so bad. So,
ヴァンガードにアタック
sure. Let's just use this so we can
ス
stop
キル発
asking
動
me.
パワープラスノーガード
And... This is 55. But I should be able to crit that. No. I only have 1 soul. Don't want to use that. I guess I could have put into
ガード
all this since it's kind of useless right now. But... and then now I don't have Persona Ride, right? So now I literally hit like a wet noodle,
ドロー
which sucks. Sucks so much that I don't have Persona Ride. Usually I have Persona Ride for days, but I just did not get that this time around. So I have to do a full board of this fella. Did I have one in my damage in my base? No, I didn't, right? Because I haven't been able to use it. What the deck really needs, ideally, is an easier way to scout units, to like put them into the base. Because right now we don't really have that.
ブリッツ
We
オー
really
ダー
only have easy way. We have easy ways now to get them out, but we have no way to easily get them into the base, other than just playing the base. Did I play the deck that increases or decreases opponent's power? Yeah, I guess I should have. I guess I should have played that one specific deck, huh?
ヴァンガードにアタック
Those decks get on my nerves because I'm an aggro player every time. I'm just my opponent survives. I'm just like I can just die already. No. Luckily, yeah, this has been a little extra frustrating
クリ
considering
ティカルプラス
that they've been able to check really good triggers. So. At least their OT's out.
カード
That's good to know.
ドライブチェック
Hopefully I can hit mine and end
クリ
it
ティカルト
here.
リガー
Ooh, that's enticing. I'm
クリ
gonna
ティカルプラス
give the power over here just because he's
パ
a
ワープラス
weak little boy.
Because if I check OT, I
Drive
still
check.
kill him.
ヒールトリガー
Nah, I gotta heal. That's fine. This is gonna go to deck out, unfortunately, guys. But
パワープラス
I hope you guys know that. And it's gonna be B. And I only soul charged like one card, right? I only soul charged one card, I think, and that's it. And look at where I'm at.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Because there's no way I killed him here.
ブリッツオーダー
Unfortunately.
パワープラス
They just don't hit big enough.
ノーガード
The deck out game, yeah, unfortunately. And unfortunately, my one advantage as a hero player, getting out my deck, is now gonna bite me in the ass because I'm gonna deck out and lose. Right.
ヴァンガードにアタック
No guard.
At least I take this.
ダメージチェッククリティカ
Oh
ルト
my
リガー
fucking god.
クリティカルプラス
This
パワープラス
PG is the only defensive they got. That wasn't a trigger, but okay. And they've healed,
check.
I think, twice. Yeah, they healed twice. Okay, there we go. Alright.
ターンエンド
At least now we have the same number of cards. So there's that. So maybe I won't deck out first. We'll
ペ
see.
ルソナライド
I don't have Persona Ride, and I don't have anything good in my base. I don't have any soul to use my base. I do have a single PG, and I do have this crit heal that might come in clutch here. But
ヴァンガードにアタック
yeah, I don't know. I think I have to take this
ノーガード
and hope for defensive.
ってくれる
But that
Damage check.
heals? I'll check. Nope, that sucks. They are not.
ヴァンガードに
How are they not out of heals? What do you mean they're not out of heals yet? Oh my god. How does it don't? I know they've healed twice. I know they healed twice. So they have one heal in hand, so they should
ヴァンガード
have
にアタック
maximum two. And they already used the OT. So. It's probably curtains here. Ranked fixed. Supposedly. I found this game super quick. I was trying to do a super quick game 20 minutes ago.
ドライブチェック
But I got stuck playing against Fredolano. Alright, thankfully they checked blanks. But they did check, I think, 2 PGs or something crazy like that. I'm stupid. I should have used these instead.
スキル発動
But that's gonna end up costing me the game. I'm so stupid. I should have used these instead. Granted, that would have been a little risky, but I should have used these instead and keep the PG. I had that in my head to do that. I was like, okay, cool, I have these, the crit heals. I'll use that for the Vanguard. And then when it came time to do it, I
ヴァンガードに
completely
アタック
skipped right over it like a dumbass. These are not the anti-multi-attack heals, no. So I just have to take
ノ
this.
ーガード
I don't for it because I fucked up.
ダメージチェック
I brain farted and I guarded the wrong way.
クリティカルプラス
Region lock. They made it so that you can fight people in other ranks, but the region lock's a different story.
ヴァンガードに
I
ア
go
タ
up
ッ
to 43 and this fucker's 53. So I have to hit my non-existent heals because apparently I drew into all of my heals, which is great.
ノーガード
Or the
ダメー
OT,
ジチェック
which is highly likely, but of course I don't hit it.
やるね
That's fine. I deserve that. Yeah, I should have guarded with these two. She was what, 48? I would have PG'd and I would have taken one. It was what, 13 plus 15 plus 10 plus 15. Yeah, it would have been an overguard. So I would have been comfortable with that, but I was being stupid. I was just being stupid. And that's on me. That is 100% on me. Yeah, at least the game is over. Sucks because I got the whole shebang. I got all my orders and everything set up, but yep. Yeah.
It is what it is now. Face me. Sure. We can. Whoops. We can have one game.
どのファイトをする
Fine. Matches while I'm still in lower ranks. Yeah, I'm in silver and I found that game instantly, but the person I fought was like in master or whatever. It was purple, so sure. You have 2 seconds to join. There is the call. You have 2 seconds to join, Sim, or I'm gonna go and poop or something. I'll have my next opponent is die for those. Thankfully, Blank is not here, so it will not be that. What does the new hero girl need to make the deck a thing again? Honestly, yeah, just some sort of power. If she can somehow, I don't know, if it's like a cross ride situation, if it's not a straight up upgrade, she has to do something in hand, because otherwise she's a dead card, right? If she straight up replaces Dinos, she's gonna have to I don't think I get this far. She's gonna have to give power somehow. It doesn't have to be just 5k to, or it doesn't have to just be 10k to front row. It could be like give someone that attacks 5k or 10k or something like that, you know, some boost in power, but they just need to hit better numbers, because otherwise the deck does everything. We have deck thinning, we can get our pieces, we can check triggers, we have a crit on Vanguard, or had a crit on Vanguard, right? And scouting, yeah, that's the thing. We need to find an easier way to scout things aside from deck. I can't use the keyboard, right? Oh my gosh. Why the hell are you asking then? Oh, well, I guess you just have to find it. And hopefully it shows up. Oh, yeah, if we can get an easier way to actually put things back into base, because right now, the only way we can get stuff into base is the Grade 2 Vanguard. That's it. The base itself, right, when you play it. And then Boltsaurus, when you CB1 discard him, you can grab one thing from drop, put that into your base. And that's only after you discard him specifically to call something out. So if we can get an easy way to build it up, we can. Make the room public. It is public. I don't think I made it private. I mean, I'll close it. Don't make it again, but Boltsaurus, yeah, you missed the Youthberk review. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, damn it.
どのファイトをする
Bro yells at me to make the room private and then enters the room. Unbelievable. Oh, can I join your room? Do you have ownership of the room? Let me see, maybe I can join. No. Okay.
どのファイトをする
I'll make the room again. As much annoying as a dino, yes. Boltsaurus. Again, Tim, you have 5 seconds. Where we go? Alright. Thought something. Throwing away all the other revolt forms? You are playing like one Tempest.
さあ、戦おうか。
Maybe one Gust. Like 2 Tempest, 1 Gust, or something like that. It seems to be the general consensus. And that's it. When she brings back Legion, and Legion's the old Vanguard unit, that I would be 100% okay with. She Legions, and then you put, instead of putting 4 on the bottom of the deck, you put 4 units into your base. So good. So good. So good. Scout 4 from drop. So good. I should have put Persona right back.
Stand up, Vanguard.
I think you can still go into full blast and get, because I think he gets a drive, so you can technically still go into full blast. But
Kind of wanted to keep this, to be honest, but because I know he's gonna do some nasty shit on turn 2. I could get rid of this and just find it eventually.
エネルギージェネレーターをセット。スキル発動。
Send this to him. And then I'll just be a good player and draw into Amos, because I forgot to mulligan back my Persona ride to try and get
僕
her.
のターンドロー
I forgot what deck I was playing where I have to mulligan everything back to try and get a base or Amos or Felvis. But, oh well.
エネルギージェネレーターをセット
Shows how rusty I am with
スキル
this.
発動
Hey, Angel Sword. How you doing, buddy? It is
ス
going
キル
alright.
発動
I'm gonna get some Dear Days games in with heroes before they presumably get their new Vanguard
ヴァンガードにアタック
in a day. Jim, how do I like Youth? He's fine. I was never really a big fan of
フィールドリガー
Youthberk specifically, but
パワープラス
the new one seems kind of cool. It seems really strong. I'm whatever about it personally.
ターン
I'm more concerned about how strong it might be, but we'll see what happens. I got this instead. Alright, I wanted to keep this, but I ended up not even using it. I guess I gotta discard it at the base, but it doesn't matter.
セットオーダー。スキル発動。
Man. Do I play locals? Technically. I haven't been to my locals I haven't been to a locals in a long time, except for my like Discord locals that I
ス
run.
カウト。
But I have not been to locals in a long time, but I do have a locals that I can go to. That's kind of sucks. Knowing this deck, I kind of want to push face. Sucks that this guy can't do anything.
ヴァンガードにアタック。
ノーガード
You know, a couple of locals in my areas, but I just have not been to them
フロントトリガー
like at all this entire year,
Power
actually.
plus.
Just because I have just not wanted to go out, and I've just been playing mainly
ヴァン
online.
ガードにアタック。
That might
No
change
ドライブチェック。
over the summer, but we'll see. Do a card Hadouken? Unfortunately, I don't have the
ターン。
Prerequisites to Hadouken right now. I did not. Down, forward, punch. So. Is this hero pre-support that makes it work? Is this hero pre-support that makes it work? What do you mean?
スキル
That's
発
fair. I
動
do Dear Days logos, but I can't get into the physical.
Video
Yeah.
record.
I wish I could hold Dear Days logo.
but
Cool.
the game is region locked
That's
for
the-
whatever dumb reason, so I can't really do that. So I'm actually trying to email the support because I still feel like they're stupid and they fucked up and they accidentally region locked it when they didn't mean to. So I'm hoping I can send them an email and they'll be like, "Oh fuck, we didn't mean to do that." But we'll see. Not drawing any of the basic accelerators. I mean, yeah, essentially this
スキル
was
発動
original heroes. It's just you don't do anything. You mulligan everything until you get your base. Now it's you mulligan everything until you get base, this, and this. I just happen to unfortunately get everything too late. But next turn, I can at least play one base with this. If I see another copy of this or I draw into the base, I can get 3. But if not, it's curtains. It's gonna be kind of rough
ヴァン
because
ガード
then
にアタッ
he's
ク
gonna go and do his thing and I'm just gonna get my ass blasted. Maybe we'll take this,
No,
like
God.
him, get a defensive.
ダメージチェック。
Of course not. Because only my opponents hit defensives. I, on the other hand, will never ever hit a
ヴァ
defensive.
ンガードにアタック
Ever. Ever. Sure, take your fucking soul charge.
ノーガード。
ドライブチェック
And the girl will set 3 bases from back. I don't know about 3.
ダメージチェック。
We technically don't need that because we already have this. So we have no base issues as long as we see this. Does he'll get better when Vita comes out? I mean, he's already good, but he does get a little. Well, I shouldn't say a little. He does get a lot better when Vita comes out. But oh, stop asking me. Actually, could I have just used that? Maybe I could have just used that. Yeah, that maybe it's the same thing. Fences are for the weak and enemy wounds, yeah, apparently. Vita, yeah, it's good. I know what so, I guess this. I gotta deal with dumbass Drag Jewel, and I don't know how to play against this deck. Unfortunately. Oh my god, I don't have jack shit. Bro. I don't have jack shit. Might as well Soul Blast this. I don't have jack shit right now. Oh my god. Does my deck win? Good question. My deck is supposed to win by me playing these set orders in the order zone, and then I decked in like crazy, and then I just check triggers essentially to win. But it is just not happening today, apparently. I'm just gonna not see any of the stuff that I need. How do I have 30 or something heroes and then I whiff? Oh my god. And this is only if I didn't play a base, right? And the base was not put into your orders on this turn, so I cannot do her effect again. I can call out what? Shield hero? I guess. Holy hell, this is rough. This is kind of a brick right here. This is kind of a brick. My god, this is bad. Oh lord. And then what? It's Amos into a this thing, so I can technically do that and counter charge, but of course I can't check anything because I haven't decked them. So. It's just PGs that allow me to live up this matchup at least.
Damage check. Critical trigger.
Yep. Now nothing will hit. At least this will hit. I can technically swing with this. Amos into the thing to have it hit. I don't know if that's worth it. To be honest. It's not like it matters. I have nowhere to put her in. Whatever, man. I'll do it anyways. I'll do it anyways.
No guard. Damage check.
Okay. Oh, I don't have 3 bases. That's right. Yeah. That's I have to do this then. Right. I need 3 bases to bounce. I forgot. I only have 2 bases. But it doesn't make a difference. Who's gonna protect this thing? And I'm kind of screwed. I have the benefit that I went first, at least. The fact that I could not set up in any of these turns, and that he has literally everything that he needs, is kind of rough. So it's just gonna look like one of those nights, as usual, where I face off against Sim. Everything goes horrible, and I have to end the stream because it just sucks so much facing off against Sim every time. We'll see what happens.
Cool.
Got the rock core. He's got the restanding person, and he's got that. He's got literally everything. Literally everything. And I basically just have to take every attack or something like that. Just gonna put the grade 4 in. Like, I'm supposed to somehow be able to guard this shit. I have literally nothing. I just have to take this. Hope I don't check OT.
Damage check.
Whereas the spies watching will pity Hero, so he'll ask the overlords at Bushi HP last minute to change the news report and make the deck tier 0. Then Bob, yeah, I
スキル
follow.
発動パワープラス
This is good. I literally can't do anything here. I guess I can use this.
スキル発動パワープラス
Just me, I think at 33. If I could do that, but I don't think I want to. And then I intercept here.
インターセプト
I try to PG the Vanguard, discard my shield, or I can. This puts me at
ヴァンガー
30.
ドにアタック
I could be risky and like throw these two guys to be 30. And he breaks it with a 1 to pass. I guess I could also Soul Blast 1. All out.
スキル
The
発動
one hero I have in my base to make it a 2 to pass.
クリティカルプラス
And go to 5 after that.
スキル発動
Maybe discard 1 Amos for a PG, so I only go to 4 unless you check something crazy. And then miraculously kill him next turn. Because after that, I literally die to the Drag Jewel turn. Because he goes as a 31, 41. Yeah, so the most I can do is literally
スキル発動
throw this. And this. For 35.
ガード
Or 2
Drive
to pass, unfortunately.
ドライブチェック
Okay. And then I basically PG 1 attack or take.
ヴァンガー
I
ド
don't
に
know.
アタック
It's only 20, but I still can't guard that anyways, right? So
No
I'll take
guard.
this, I guess.
やってくれるダメージチェック
Alright, at least it wasn't a base. I kind of want to go to 5. Almost and
Vanguard.
save my
Attack.
PGs for next turn.
スキ
But
ル発動パ
going
ワ
to
ープ
5
ラ
is
ス
probably not the best play either. So unfortunately, since I could only use 1 Amos anyways,
スキル発動
we're gonna have to Amos here.
完全ガード
And then I have to hopefully I get Persona Ride.
ターン
Next then, can I win on my turn? I cannot.
ドロー
I 100% cannot win on my turn. I can do literally nothing on this turn,
コール
is what I can do. This is probably not the best placement for her, but who knows what I'm gonna hit off
ス
of
キル
this.
発動
Draws a trigger, yeah. Like, I was gonna have to discard whatever it was, but...
スキル発動
So, this has to be good. I have to get something good here, and I get 2 heroes only. Oh my god.
スカウト
Okay. Oh, man. Alright, I can almost do something here. Almost. Almost do something here, so I can use this.
スキル発動
Discard this.
Very
I got
cool.
Chaos Knight? Yeah, essentially. Use this.
スキル発動
CB1. Call
ス
himself
ペリオル
out.
コール
And then I can put something into base. I don't know what. I could, really, yeah, this is Spain without the S. I can put in Amos high roll that he doesn't fucking guard it. But I only really have 1 CB to work with. I can make the Vanguard swing bigger with this. Or I can play it defensively, but defensively it's not going to do anything to me. I think this is the best
ス
play.
カウト
Because then I can use this.
スキル発動
That's literally the only way that I have to put my
スペリ
heroes
オル
back
コール
is discarding this guy, which is like so tragic. I don't know why it's asking me to rest and discard when I literally have nothing, and this is asking me to EV when I literally have nothing. But like I have Amos, but I literally can't use her. Because I have no heroes in my base. This is pathetic.
スキル発動
Well, see, he no PG. Yeah. Even if he PGs, right, he still has, if I OT, because I'm playing Elbow Breath, and I'm playing the
パワー
non-optimal
プラス
route of the deck, he would
ク
be
リ
in
ティカル
trouble.
プラス
but- I mean, I have a lot of triggers left. We'll see, but no, he has the PG here. He has at least
スキル
one.
発動
I've unfortunately gone through most of mine already.
完全ガードドライブ
Doesn't
チェ
have
ッ
CB. So,
クドライブチェック
if I take a
クリ
crit,
ティカルトリガ
I could make things a little bit difficult for him.
ークリティカルプラスパワープラス
So I could CB deny him and make this last longer than it needs to. Is what I could do. Unfortunately, he's gonna kill my back row too. Like, this is so
スキル
bad.
発動
Because he's gonna go into the grade 4 and he's gonna kill these two girls, which really sucks. Because they've been kind of putting in a little bit of work here. And they're just gonna die.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Checking the critical important rear guard that you needed 3 turns ago, yeah. Not that she would have made a huge difference, but
ノーガード
she would have at least given me some pressure. Yeah, so you guys are gonna take this because I was just gonna swing into rear afterwards. But
ダメージチェッククリティカルトリガー
Yeah.
クリティカルプラスパワープラス
oh, okay. I guess he has another Rocker Gore is what he's trying to tell me. So I don't like playing Peace Reliant decks. I mean, that's like 90% of Vanguard decks. He obviously has a PG for this. So that's why he doesn't give the power. So he can easily guard whatever attack I throw at him. So he gave the power here. He doesn't want to lose this.
リア
So
ガードに
I
アタック
guess to make it harder to guard, I could push for game, but there's no
No
way he
God.
would not give the power here if he didn't have it. And I'm pretty sure he has another Rocker Gore, so I'm screwed either way. Yeah, I'll retire her counterblast and call nothing.
僕のターンドロー
Draw cards from drop using 1 card from your hand. Future line, what is that? Must be nice. Must be nice when you call crit,
Final
crit,
turn.
crit, crit.
ドラジェルドにライド
I have at least all my heals and the OT. If only I had done enough deck thinning for that to matter, but we'll see what happens here. If he didn't retire my back row, I could have maybe done something if I survived, but the fact that he's going to retire my back row means I'm not going to do anything
コー
whatsoever. I was already not doing anything.
コー
Because I already have to, I don't know, bank on, I have to like take the Vanguard swing, hope I hit heal OT to survive, essentially. Because if I hit the defensive before then, he's just gonna nullify it. So I have to somehow guard the first attacks and then swing
スキル
it.
発動
When he swings in with the Vanguard, take that somehow. So, yeah. I'm just
パ
fine.
ワープラス
This is 100% GG. Outside of an act of God, this is 100% GG. So,
スキル発動
I suppose he doesn't work unless this is the one
Power
matchup where I
press.
can't scam a win. Yeah, that's what I mean. And I'm gonna have nothing, even if it works, right? Even if it happens, I'm gonna have literally nothing. So, like, I have to like take this. This is gonna be what, 35, 45? I can't even guard it because I only go up to 43. So I have to like throw everything at the Vanguard, but it's still not gonna be enough. So I could only go up to 43, and he has exactly 43, right? So I can't guard any of these attacks. Unless I hit like a defensive, then I can guard this, PG this, he still puts me to 0, and then I have to hope that after that I hit
ノーガード
OT
ダメージチェック
and heal.
ヘイルトリガー
He goes to 5, so
パワープラス
there goes one of my heals because he shut them down because he went to 5, unfortunately, last turn.
ヴァンガードにアタック
And then now I have to use every card here just to guard this, essentially.
スキル発動パワープラス
Oh, this is 45. I mean, I still didn't have enough, but because now I have to do this, and then like I could keep this in hand, I guess. And like do these two, but that doesn't feel good. I think I'd rather keep at least this to attack with. So yeah.
My only option was to literally get the defensive that he's gonna turn off. PG the Vanguard.
ヴァンガードにアタック
And then hope that I hit OT heal for his rear guards. That's it. New lady will do everything and wash your car and do your groceries. Yeah. I highly doubt it because they don't like heroes very much. So I really doubt that she'll do much, but we'll see what happens. She's a triple rare, so that's nice. She's not Eugene level, right?
クリティカルプラス スキル発動
You know what else would be nice if I just had more space to play other cards? That would be nice too. It's like if I could play Freezing Wave, that'd be really nice. But I just don't have the space to play anything else either.
Skill 発動完全ガードドライブチ
And
ェ
I
ック
also have to hope he doesn't check the nuts. Right.
ドライブチェッククリティカルトリガー
Which he's gonna attack with that first.
パワープラス
To make sure I
ドライ
can
ブチ
heal.
ェック
So now I have to heal OT. Guaranteed. Or heal OT.
ヴァンガードに
Or heal
アタッ
heal.
クスキル発動パワープラス
I have
Oh, God.
nothing.
ダメージチェック
I got nothing. Cool, great.
いつだってつかめそうなのに 遠い
So bad.
So bad. So bad.
So you saw heroes lose twice.
One time I got like everything, still lost.
Second time I didn't get anything.
Still lost, right? So, yeah, I was gonna say before I was texting, I was like, yeah, it's my own fault for picking Heizel to begin with. But, yeah, Galactic Brick Heroes. That was rough. I can't believe I hit the base on turn 2. I got one fucking card. I managed to get a second base, 2 cards. Like, I've never whiffed that bad. So.
どのファイトをする
The other deck I was gonna play was what I was originally gonna play. Was Undercover, but I realized that there was a lot of slides and stuff. So I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to talk about, or I'm not gonna be able to play it because I have a lot to talk about. But
B does indeed stand for brick.
maybe play Jack Jewel to punish when they beat you. I guess. Sorry, Brick B heroes are either the scariest ever or whatever that happened. Yeah, not even the scariest thing ever. They can definitely be like, oh shit, but yeah, unfortunately they just don't have
どの
enough,
ファイトをする
which is so weird. Like they do so
どの
much,
モードで遊ぶ
but they just still don't have enough. I don't really understand it. Other than like they need to get a little more power and to put stuff in their bases, but even that I don't know if it's gonna be enough. They also don't plus, which really sucks. Local hero player at my locals hits 3 heroes off the orders every time. It's infuriating. Yeah, usually you do, because literally my entire deck is
どのデッ
heroes.
キを見る
Minus the PGs and the triggers and the regalias, right? Like I have to play the triggers. I can't change those. Minus the bases, right? I have to play those. Everything else is a hero. So I can't believe I whiffed that so hard. Insane. So yeah, I guess maybe I'll just take out the one non-hero card. Right? Because obviously that's what it was, right? And then maybe not even play PGs? Like, Jesus Christ.
I guess that Jewel, that level of deck tending multi-attack can be a problem if my hand isn't up to snuff.
Yeah, but if I can actually get it and go first and whatnot, but
defensively, I can't also do anything because I don't plus. I have no way to like search out PGs. I have no way to actually plus my stuff. Guarding with like the shield hero and stuff like that, I just don't have enough shield normally, right? It's not really until later in the game where like I get drive checks and I get like, you know, some shield in hand, but I immediately have to use my shield, right? Which really sucks. So I don't really get to like have good shield value. So yeah, Dragon Jewel's not really a good matchup either way for heroes. So Loco Vesarug Hopper keeps only finding 2 chickens with the moon every time. Ridiculous. Would be more card value if more than one card gain any shield. That is true, yes. That would be very much appreciated. But those Sogor is going to make Jack Jewel insane? Probably. The order should give shield to the cards like it does on Guardian Circle. It does the dolls. Yeah, that would actually be nice, but I mean, we could get a new base. That would be kind of cool, but I highly doubt it. But we could. We technically have 2 bases because the Daisha one is a base, so we could technically get another base, especially if like Dai Kaiser is really coming. Maybe they can secretly support Dai Kaiser in set 8 or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. Because there's just really not a lot of space. So we have to. The new girl has to replace Dianos and has to do a lot. Because there really isn't a lot of space. Because you have to play 4 Amma, so you have to play 4 of the base. You have to play your multi-attacker, right? You have to play the best card in the deck is this, so that really doesn't leave you with a lot of room. So, those other 2 cards have to be really insane, and I know one of them is probably like a common or something like that, so I'm not expecting much. I'm expecting the double rare. That one has to carry the deck like crazy. So it has to somehow like, it has to basically replace the shield hero. And then like do another thing. But yeah. I guess maybe they don't have to give us a base, they can just make the new girl give 5k shield. So she can be like dolls whenever you guard from the base or something like that. Versarug support is Imperial levels of making a bad deck meta, then Local Cobra is gonna be both hyped and mad. We'll see. The need for folio as you get 3 more slots. I mean, they don't have multi-attack. I mean, I guess if she facilitates multi-attack, that's fine. If it's like her, but actually, if the new card is actually just her, but like grown up or whatever, or her sister or whatever the heck, but. Same thing as Youthberk have a built-in Sequana. I guess it could just say at the end of battle switch. That gives us a little room. I guess it's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind having to cut her because then that means we don't die to removal. That would be nice. Yeah, if she did that, like at the end of battle instead of getting the crit, she said like CB1 swap a column, give the thing you swap like 5k or something, and then like on ride pick like 1 card from drop, put it into base, and then when you guard give them 5k. That would be pretty cool. I don't think it would be enough, but that would be pretty cool. While Duna's focus on offense, as a new hero will probably focus on defense. Maybe. Considering her art, maybe not, because she's doing a diving kick. Doesn't seem very defensive, but maybe. Thing is, Dino's offensive output is very Gold level 1. Yeah, guarding 35k isn't that hard these days, yeah. Yeah, so it really needs it. Yeah, it would either have to be like it gets like it's because it's hard, right? Because you also have Amas. So I technically can do what? Like 8 attacks in a turn or something like that. So I understand they can't go too ham with like the full out power scaling. Pretty sure. I don't know. Today's Tuesday. That's right. Because Amas exists, so they can't go too crazy. They can't just say everything gets 20k, because then Amas is going to swing for 35 every single turn, and then call out another one for 35, and then that's nothing. So, I don't know. 50k can be problematic, yeah. But some kind of power would be nice. But, because we already have the multi-attack technically, but it could be done a lot easier, right? Because even in this fight, I had Amos, but I could not do anything with her because I just had nothing in my bases. We'll find out, I guess, what she does in a few days. And then it needs consistency and hand. Yeah, it needs hand value, specifically, and ideally a little bit of more power. So, if we can get one rear guard that hits for better numbers, right? Because we literally have one rear guard that hits for numbers. If we can get one more rear guard that hit good numbers, or that scales up or something, we'll be in a good spot. But alright, we'll see on Thursday. We'll stream again on Thursday. Maybe we'll play Heroes again on ranked, right? If the hero support is really good. If it's really good, maybe I'll mod it into CFA early. Who knows? There's like a bunch of other stuff that's going on Thursday, but I don't remember off the top of my head. So yeah, we'll talk about then. Galactic D villains, imagine. We'll talk about that then. Till then, thank you everyone for coming by to the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys Thursday. Till then, take care of yourselves and each other. Play Vanguard, and have yourselves a damn good one. I'm gonna go try and prepare a little bit more for BCS Pasadena. And if I'm seeing you there, I'll see you there. Have a good night and good games. I'll be on vacation, so maybe I'll catch you on time. Alright. I'd love to see that, Angel Sword. Take care of yourself. Later, Ed. Thanks for stopping by.